Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Miotsukushi playthrough! Today we're going to be doing some more of, just the usual stuff. I'm really excited for today because we're actually going to see, like, the barbecue of, celebrating Keiichi, like, becoming the class representative. It's going to be interesting to see what actually happens there. It's actually really interesting in the Miotsukushi world. It's sort of, I don't know, it just seems so much more normal. Like, I suppose the class representative thing, but, like, especially Hanya as well, like, her not being there. Like, the one character that's supernatural isn't there. It's just kind of weird. I really do wonder what's going to happen in this world. I'm actually really excited to play today. So, yeah, let's start this. Right, here we go. Yeah, this is going to be cool seeing the, thingy. Yeah, seeing the thingy. I think seeing the thingy is going to be really cool, man. It's very cool. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. What was I going to say? Like, seeing the barbecue. Yeah, so Keiichi's going to enter the barbecue now, I'm assuming. Alright. Oh. Okay, Mom, see you later. Oh, Keiichi, Oh. What is she doing? I put my shoes on the foyer, but Mum stopped me just as I opened the door. I looked back wondering what it might be, and Mum came out of the kitchen holding a huge bag of rice. What's that? It's a rice bag, can't you tell? Oh my god, that must be heavy, fucking hell. No, that's not what I meant. Even if it's just your celebration, isn't it rude to be invited and not bring anything? I think it's a little bit ruder if you bring something that isn't even yours. So take this with you. She does not realise the amount of pain that he's going to have to go through to carry that. Or maybe he's just a lot stronger, who knows. But this is... Whoa! Oh my god, of course you did. Mum forced the bag upon me without saying another word. I instinctively held it towards my chest, but it was so unexpected that I started to lean forward. Oh my god. Wow. So heavy. What is this? This thing is completely packed. If it is so heavy that you're literally leaning forward thanks to it, that is quite something. How am I supposed to take this with me? You expected me to carry it on my back? Yeah, how is he actually meant to do it? I somehow don't think that's going to work. It's fine, it'll fit in the basket of your bike, right? Oh, I triple bagged it, so you don't need to worry about tearing it. Yep, of course. Is it my imagination, or are we worried about completely different things? They kind of are, yeah. Come on, stand tall, don't slouch. Yeah, you're the class rep, right? Yep, definitely sounds like my mom. Oh my god. Triple bagged it, oh my god. Urgh! Pow! She pushed on my back with tremendous force and I choked for just a second. Damn! I suddenly turned back and glared, intending to tell her off. But when I saw her, a huge smile, I lost the will to say anything. Yep. Alright, I'm heading out. Watch out for cars. If you have a really big weight, it is so hard to watch out for cars because you're so preoccupied by, like, carrying a really big thing sometimes. If it's as heavy as, okay, she's carrying. If you're worried about something like that, don't make me carry this heavy thing. Yeah, exactly. I bad mouth there in my mind. But seeing my mum so happy actually made this feel okay. Yeah, thinking about it, it was a completely new experience seeing everybody so confident in me for being in the classroom. Yeah, definitely, yeah. I'm sure mum has her own thoughts on the matter, probably. Oh yeah, definitely. Thanks, mum. The summer sun was shining brightly in the clear blue sky. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's really good for the barbecue as well. Well, that's going to be amazing, especially if the sun sets while the barbecue's happening. I continued pumping the pedals and tightly clenching the handles to keep the cargo in my front basket from falling out of balance. I'm actually surprised the bike can hold it. Sweat gently trickled down my forehead. The footpath between the fields was unpaved, full of exposed metal. Oh god, even when I rode perfectly straight, the bike still lightly shook. Today is Sunday. God, that actually must be a really unsafe ride, especially if you're carrying something that heavy. Wow. Mion proposed that we have a celebration at the Shrine Grounds in honor of me becoming the class rep. Brilliant. The attendees include all of the newly instated clan members and all the old clan members. In other words, the entire clan. Yeah, definitely. And Mion was shrewd enough to convince the Sonozaki family to go all out, providing meat and fish for us. They are so lucky. Oh my god. Well, this is a school-related event, so Chia Sensei and the principal will be there too. So I had to come wearing my uniform. It was a little skiff, but I guess that's okay. Yeah, that's cool. I gotta get that formality, you know. Oh, I really wonder what the Sonozaki family is actually going to provide though, because, I mean, they are a rich and really, really talented family. Of course they're going to be good with cooking. Gate's good. Yo, it's Lena. Let's go. Gate's good. Oh, and it's Mion as well. And then our Mion had already arrived at our usual meeting spot. You're late, Gei-chan. Yeah, definitely. Shouldn't the class rep be the first to arrive, ready to wait for us? Did you when you were class rep? Don't look back at the past. But this was the past. If you're technically talking about things like that, if you're using things like that, then you need to be roasted. Right, so. Shouldn't. Yeah. But the only thing is, that is the past. Because he has arrived now. What happened before isn't significant if you shouldn't look back at the past. Don't look back at the past. You have to look ahead, forward. she has a comeback for everything. Yeah, but that comeback could be taken back on her, let's be honest. Although I'm probably going to be hearing this class rep spiel for a while. Yeah. Kei-chan, what's that bag in your... Whoa, high-grade domestic rice. And a massive quantity too. Wow. Don't say it, don't ask anything. He's secretly hiding It'd be too much of a pain to explain, so Mum can say face. I won't say it plainly. Yeah. Kei-chan, you don't have to worry about things like that, okay? You're the guest of honor. Yeah, definitely. A whole bunch of rice. It's okay. I wonder if they're actually going to put rice on the barbecue, or if it's just like normal cooked rice. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Could you imagine that barbecued rice? That would be so cool. I can't say if that would be really nice or really bad, but barbecue flavored rice, I could imagine that being good. Rice and barbecue sauce, that could be. Oh, that could be good. No, that's not what I mean. Well, I guess it's fine. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, let's hurry up and get going. I feel kind of bad for Katie. He's having to carry this massive weight, and yet it's kind of pointless, let's be honest. Yeah, everybody is waiting. Yeah. Oh my god, they're probably going to have an eating contest. Yeah, let's go out. All out eating and drinking. I couldn't agree more. I would love to do that. Having such a large-scale barbecue sounds fun. Yeah, I'm getting really excited. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. They were us continue making a fuss like this while we rode our bikes to the Hooded Shrine. It's been a while since I visited. Let's fucking go. Riz. Katie kind of has Riz though, let's be honest here. I mean, look at Katie. Odena. Like, if it doesn't have unspoken Riz, then I don't know what he has. It's been a while since I visited the Hooded Shrine, back when Dena and Mion invited me on a tour of Higurashi. Oh, that's so nice that they actually, because yeah, they did, I forgot about that. The grounds are spacious and the shrine has a calming atmosphere. And above all, the view from the top of the hill is inspiringly beautiful. I agree. If you ever go to Shirakawa, that is where you go. Oh my god. It's a great place to have a good time with the whole class. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Oh, and here we are. We parked our bikes at the stone steps in front of the shrine. There were quite a few bikes and cars here, as to be expected since the whole class was here. Yeah, huh? Cars?
Mion, today's party wa
Mion and parents got into the party too. Oh, right. That's actually fair enough. A barbecue needs a fire, so it would be problematic if there weren't any adults present, right? Well, not gonna be a Tsukiyotoshi. Oh, that's nice. So I asked Old Man Kimiyoshi to gather some people. Old Man Kimiyoshi, I love it. Old Man Kimiyoshi, the mayor. Wow. Anyway, she's even able to influence the mayor and gather answers. That is actually kind of insane, yeah. But like, the only thing is, she's the head of the Sonozaki family. These people know each other very well. I mean, even though he's the mayor to these people, he's just a person. And this is something really, really small. Of course, he wouldn't want to do it. And he's a nice person as well. Some mayors probably wouldn't want to do it, but yeah, he does. That's the Sonozaki, yeah, alright. Yeah. Am I really fit to be Mion's successor? Mion's kid. When it comes to personal connection, no, not Mion's kid. What? I don't know. Could you imagine if Mion actually had a successor to her family? That'd be so weird. I wonder how many years in the future that would actually be. Maybe that's what we find in Yoigoshi. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. When it comes to personal connections and things like that, there's a huge difference between us. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Kei-chan, you'll do fine. Oh yeah, fair enough. I can imagine him being quite the spokesperson in the future, definitely. Rather than the present, in just a few years, I'm sure people will gather on your orders too. Though I was lost in thought, I came back to my senses when Mion suddenly gave me a rough pat on the back and laughed at me like she could read my mind. Well, that's fine. I'm just getting started as a class rep. I need to build on my own class rep character. Hinamizawa syndrome. Nah, I'm just kidding. No. Even from the stone steps, I could hear noisy voices coming from the shrine grounds. There were of course the cheers of children, but I heard the laughter of adults mixed in as well. It sounded really lively. Yeah, that's nice, yeah. That's not so nice. But hang on a second, they wouldn't start a class rep party without the class rep. The one person they're actually celebrating the new sort of position of, I suppose. Oh, it looks like it's already getting started. Yeah, we need to hurry. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, they already started? Yeah, but they promised not to stop until the guest of honor arrives. Mion-san! Just then, Satoko and Nikazan, who apparently arrived before us, came rushing down the stone steps, waving at us. Yo,
さ
Satoko.
すがに早いな
Yeah, you got here early like
ご
usual.
めん遅くなって
Sorry, we're late.
ケイちゃんがさ
Yeah, it was Gay-chan's fault.
それどころではございませんわ
Ooh, that's not important right now.
とんでもびっく
Oh
り
shit.
に
This is something
大
big
変
and
なのです
surprising. There is so going to be a club. Either a trap or maybe a club activity. Satoko and Nikazan rushed over to us in a panic and interrupted Neon's greeting.
ど
Oh,
うしたのさ二人とも
what's going on,
な
you
んかあ
two?
ったの
Did something happen?
そのセリフはリボンとのしをつけてそっくりお返しいたしますわ
That's a very weird analogy, but yeah, explaining it would be like combining ribbon and seaweed,
さ
right?
とこリボンとのしは和洋折衷すぎて合わないぞ
Satoko wouldn't. No, I'm assuming Satoko's talking about if you wanted to eat it. Wouldn't ribbon and seaweed wrap be a suitable fashion of Japanese and Western gifting styles?
そうだよさとこ
That's
ちゃ
right,
ん
Satoko-chan.
のしをつけて縛るのは水切りって紐で
Oh, right, then you wrap it in seaweed, then tie the ribbon on top to. I don't really think that would be very.
何をの
Nice.
観光総裁の一般常識をお話ししてるのでございますの
Why are you speaking of the conventions of ceremonial occasion? Conventions of. ceremonial
そん
occasions.
な話をしてる場合ではございませんわ
This is no time to be discussing that. But why did you bring it up then? Wait, wasn't Satoko the first dimension seaweed? Yeah, yeah!
とにかく
Anyway, it was a misinterpreted
ミオンさん
analogy.
ちょっと来てくださいませ
Oh, Mion-san, please come here for a moment. What else happened? Bet you they've had a club game idea. Oh, suitable fusion. I thought that said fashion. That's actually kind of interesting. I don't really... That'd be so weird though. Could you imagine just having like, I don't know, maybe a new mouse or something, and then the box is wrapped in fucking seaweed? That'd be so weird. To be fair, it would work, but at the same time, it'd be completely disgusting. Huh? Wait.
そんな引っ張らないで
Wait, don't pull so hard, okay?
ケンイチも来るのです
Katie, you need to come too.
え俺も
Huh, me too?
来なければ一生後悔すると思うのです
I can't tell if she's joking or not. If you don't come now, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. Wait, are they gonna go to the blimmin' storehouse or something like that? After that outrageous one-liner, Rika-san gave me a neat power with her usual smile. What about Nena? If it's as she says, I can't afford not to go. Nena and I looked at one another and then followed Rika-san up the stone steps. Then...
は
Oh, they're here.
これはどういうことなんだろう
What does this mean?
だろう
Mean? Nana and I were stunned when once we saw the state of the shrine grounds. Looking around, there were people, and even more people. Oh my god. Oh, that must have been quite a shock to them, just like, because they probably thought it was just going to be everybody in the class, but no, it's swarming with people. Yeah, fair enough, there were a lot of kids from our class, and of course, but there were even more adults, and there were a whole bunch of other kids with faces that looked familiar. Oh god. Wait, are those Angel Mort waitresses out there in the crowd helping out with the barbecue? Oh my god, could you imagine if they give him an Angel Mort dessert fiesta ticket? No wait, then... Oh, this is going to be quite something. Oh my god, out of everybody, I did not expect it. But the only thing is, I suppose, Kamenda, you know, Kay's friend. Kay. Long time no see. Well, I'm assuming Shion definitely spread word.
Kameda-kun!
Kameda-kun? The first person to dig into the dessert selection was that weird picture! No, Kameda-kun. Oh no! Wait, hang on a second. There's a dessert selection in this. Oh no. Oh boy. Which means the kids around him are from the Goki no Mi Titans. Yeah, what are you doing here, Kameda-kun?
いやー、今日は K を祝うパーティーが開かれるとファイターズの連中から聞いて
I heard from the fighters that there was a party today and
心の
you're
友としてはぜひとも総出で出席しなければと駆けつけたわけっす
As a soul brother, I thought I had to attend, so I rushed it.
それだけの理由でか
Is that the only reason? Duty,
い
ritual
やー
duty.
実は今日デザートフェスタだったらしいんだけどこっちのお祝いの手伝いのため突然中止って言われて
Oh yeah, that makes sense because Yoshiro is a Sonsaki, of course he would. Well, actually, the dessert fest was scheduled for today, but the owner suddenly cancelled it to help out of this party. Kamada probably has a monthly subscription to Angel Mort.
そりゃもう暴れて騒いで泣いてるわけ
Man's kind of sad when I went into a rage, screaming and crying. Man is kind of sad, but at the same time, man is a little degenerate. Let's be real.
言ってて恥ずかしくない
You're not embarrassed to say it. He's proud to say it.
そしたらオーナーさんの計らいで場所をこっちに移してくれることになった
Oh
なりよ
shit! Okay, they can't really go all out. There are literally kids that are probably like not even 10 here. They probably can't do their usual Angel Mort lark, but still, that is scary.
我が心のふるさとの親分なり
I'd expect no less from an entrepreneur from my beloved hometown. I'm surprised he even knows what an entrepreneur is.
普段は可愛い店内でハーハーしながら見つめるのも背徳感があっていいのりが明るい屋外で見るのもまた格別の果実によるよ
That ending though, this guy! Nah. Why am I repeating that? I should say like curses now. It's nice to stare at them in the normal case. Oh god, don't tell me they're wearing the uniform. But witnessing them in the bright outdoors is like a special rare fruit. This man needs to go to
し
jail.
かも
What's more, it's
景
one of
観
the
の
three
いい場
cases.
所で食べるケーキもまた格別でござるあ安心してもいいでご
Don't
ざる
worry. This guy really just sounds like the one.
自分たちの出したゴミはきちんと持ち帰
We'll
る
take
で
our
ござる
trash with us when we go home. What? Like your entire body? I mean,
自分に厳しく
we're environmentally friendly. Well, at least you're environmentally friendly. Could be worse. We are hard on ourselves. Those who have
魂
decided
を
to solve.
捧げたもののオーブリッジなんだな
Those who have dedicated their souls to Angel Mort and understand the saying, noblesse oblige. I don't even want to know what that means. Yep, of course, Kamada understands it. Kamada-kun and Co spoke proudly. If I can't say anything. I can't exactly say I feel happy being told that when their faces are coming. What the fuck? These guys! Oh my god! If anything, all it looks to me is that they came here to explore these young. Yeah. Those young men, I mean, stuff themselves, okay? The saddest thing is, it's both. I mean, I remember somewhere, I think it was like Onikatsu Watanagasi, something like that. Like, the food isn't even that good in Angel Mort, but yeah, the eye candy. Scary. I just love that the environment is their only concern. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Sustainability and all that. And they look so out of place. Yeah, definitely. These blacklisters not realize how much their presence damages the scenery. Oh my god, yeah, definitely. Yeah, but at the same time, it is a public space, yeah. So this is everybody's yard. Are you really okay with that, Rika-chan? Yep. But there are some people I wish would refrain. Meep.
にしてもケイちゃん心の友って
She is regretting her decision of having made him the class representative, I can't lie. Anyway, Kei-chan, did he call you a soul brother?
心の中の存在
It's something that only exists in his heart, a total delusion.
そんな友は俺の世界には存在し
I
ない
have no friends like that in my world.
でもいるじゃん
Kameda.
そこに
When does Kameda hear that? I so hope he heard that, but they're right over there. Please, somebody completely erase this from reality.
ものすごい数でございますわ
Yeah, anyway, this is a tremendous
村
number
の
of people.
半分以上の人間がお集まりになってるのではございませんか
That's actually kind of insane, yeah. It seems like more than half of the village is gathered here. That's actually kind of funny that he hasn't even really done that much. And yet, like, the whole village... I mean, I suppose not only is this sort of to celebrate his class representative related thing, but it's also just an excuse to, you know, get everyone together, have an event, have fun.
内綿流し並みのお祭りなの
It
です
is. It's like a mini Watanagasi festival. Rika-chan listened to an... Rika-chan... Risa? No, Risa-chan, ah yes. Rika-chan listened... Likened it to the annual village festival. No, there had to be more people than that. Although, there were enough people here in the shrine grounds that it was hard to deny. Yeah.
ここだけじゃないのです
And it's not just out
集
here.
会場もひなみ沢の大人たちで
The
いっ
assembly
ぱいな
hall
のですよ
is full of hados from Hinamizawa.
そうなの
Really? Oh boy. As if to support her claim, I could hear boisterous laughter coming from the prefabricated building a short distance away. Damn, that really shows how thin the walls are, if they can hear that. And it probably wasn't just my imagination, but I detected the scent of alcohol and appetizers. Yep, that someone doesn't surprise me. They're probably having a really posh party there. For now, it seemed like the adult and child areas and the blacklister area. I love that. Well segregated, but it was only a matter of time until that barrier came down. Oh yeah, definitely. When the barbecue's ready, that is when. Hey, Mion.
これはいくらなんでも集めすぎじゃない
Yeah,
か
don't you think this is too many people? Oh my god, could you imagine if he has to do a speech as the class representative?
ケイちゃん甘いよ
Kei-chan, don't be
ク
naive.
ラス委員長が変わるなんて私が学校通うようになってから
Yeah. That's actually fair enough. The class rep hasn't changed even once since I started going to school. Wait, so she's been class rep ever since she was like a really young
だ
kid?
から
That's
これくらいの
insane.
規模のお祝いは当然
Yeah, so it's perfectly natural to have a celebration on this scale. Yeah.
本当に
Really?
と言いたいんだけど
Yeah, well, that's what I want to say.
確かにこりゃ変だね
But I do agree, this is pretty crazy. Oh, they want a chance to get over. Get together. It's not really that bad. Naturally, Mion couldn't just brush it off with a laugh. She looked like she was at her wit's end and lost in thought. She's probably overwhelmed. How strange.
君吉のおじいちゃんには バーベキューを手伝ってくれる大人を集めてってお願いしたんだけどな。
That's strange. I did ask old man Kimiyoshi to gather a few adults to help with the barbecue, but still.
君吉も来ているのです。ほら。
Oh god, Kimiyoshi is here too. Look. Yeah, don't voice your concern now.
ミオンちゃん
Oh, Mion-chan.
ようやくお出ましかい
So you finally made your appearance. Yeah, it was nice that Kimiyoshi's here. Just then, a dignified old man came out of the assembly hall and walked over to Mion with a smile on his face. Yeah, his face was bright red and his breath smelled of alcohol. Clearly they've been drinking for a while now. Somehow it doesn't
お
surprise
じい
me.
ちゃん
Kimiyoshi?
悪いね
Sorry, we started without
勝
you.
手に先に始めちゃってるよ
Damn.
教会の連中早く飲ませろってせき立てるもんだから
The members of the town council made me get started early. He's already slurred his words. Was this man really the famous warrior mayor Efi Namazawa? Kimiyoshi-san? Seriously? Hell yeah, man. Not something you really want to think in front of him, though.
この子だねミオンちゃんの
Also, this is the boy you've got your heart set on, Mion-chan.
あ、どうも
Her face signifies it all.
中
Oh, hello. Heart set
い
on.
やいやさすがにミオンちゃんが見込んだだけあってなかなかの面構えだ
Oh my, I should have expected as much as from Mion-chan. Oh yeah, somebody's a little bit infatuated. You've got a good
こ
look to
り
you.
ゃミオン
You
ちゃ
look
ん
the
のお
kind of
父
man
さ
who...
んを超える男になりそうだな
Oh god, so Mion-chan's father was really, really good looking, I'm assuming, or I don't know. Or maybe it could be like physical and voice related appearances. I don't know.
よろしく頼むよ前原圭一君
It's nice to meet you, Mayabara Gage-kun. Yeah, that's good. It's nice to...
あ、いたたたたたた
Oh, wow. I thought that was Mion giving a nice punch for, you know, trying to, like, not sort of exaggerate the fact that, that he knows that she may have a crush on him. The mayor squeezed my hand with all of his might as he said that. It felt like my hand was being crushed under his grip. That is respect, anyway, to be fair. Anyway, heart set on, didn't this man say something troubling just...
どういう
Anyway, what did you mean by heart
い
set
や
on?
いやいや照れなくてもいいよ前原
No need to be shy,
君ミオン
Mayabara-kun.
ちゃんの思い人ってことはもう村中
The
の
whole
人
village
間
already
が
knows that you're
認め
Mion-chan's
ているこ
sweetheart,
と
don't
な
you?
んだから
Yeah?
さ
He doesn't.
は
Huh?
ちょっと待っておじいちゃんケイちゃんはそんなんじゃないって
It's not like that with Gay-chan.
分かってる分かってる
I understand, I
今ま
understand.
で言わなくてもおじいちゃんはちゃんとミオンちゃんのことは分かってるから
Even if you don't say anything, I completely understand. He doesn't completely understand. He completely understands. Like you got to see the difference in that. That is so significant, man. I can't believe he completely understands, man. But it's not like that. Neil's face turned bright red as she tried to deny it, but the mayor just kept repeating, I understand. And looking at his face made me feel extremely anxious. It seemed like this guy misunderstood something, but what did everyone else think? Yeah, I really do wonder what Neil's been saying.
それよりも
Anyway.
この騒ぎどういうことなの
Yeah, what's with all this commotion? yeah, that's actually kind of a good thing to change the subject on. Definitely something that can make him think of an answer, make him, forget about what, he's thinking. Like, Gei-chan, No, Keiichi. I mean, Keiichi, Mion, XX. Forget about that shit. Of course her face turned bright red, oh my god.
どういうこととは？
What do you mean by that?
確かにケイちゃんのお祝いだから大人の人に手伝ってもらいたいって言ったけどさ
I did ask you for some adults to help with Keiichan's
こんなに
celebration.
人集めて村上げて大騒ぎしたって言った覚えはないんだ
Oh
け
my
ど
god, yeah, definitely. But I remember telling you to gather the whole village and make a huge fuss. Yeah. Mion had been struggling to hide her embarrassment since she used the phrase hard said on, and now her face is looking a little red with anger. Oh, but the mayor had a gentle smile on his face as he answered. Oh,
当たり前じゃないか。
yeah.
今日はめでたい日なんだ。
Yeah, definitely. Today is a joyous
ミ
occasion
オンちゃん
for you, Mion-chan.
ね。
何言ってるの
What are you talking about? Yeah, your sweetheart has made it up the ranks, and he has really made himself of a person. So, yeah.
めでたいのは私じゃなくてケ
Yeah,
イちゃん
celebration
で
isn't for me, it's for Keiichan.
同じだよ。
Isn't that the
今
same
日は
thing?
ミオ
Today
ンちゃ
was.
んが将来の繁盛を見つけたお祝いなんだ
Oh
から。
god, today we're celebrating Mion-chan finding a future husband. Oh my god. Then a huge cry burst out. The flock of birds perched on the roofs on the shrine all flew off at once. Oh my god. Oh, those white birds look so beautiful in the bright blue sky. Not. What? Oh boy, husband.
何なんですの
What now?
それはですね
That's scary. Yeah, I think Nena is pissed. She's been out competed.
どこでそんな
When did this happen?
違うのかい？
Oh, am I
ミオンち
mistaken?
ゃん、プロポーズされたんだろ。
Oh my god. I love that. Oh, she has made herself. She has tried to make herself look so cool. I bet you she says she's not a virgin as well. This time, even Satoko, who missed the previous outburst, joined us in on screaming. Mi-chan?
そういうこと
She sounds mad. What is the meaning of this?
知らないあ私知らない
I don't know.
ケイチ君といつの間にそんな約束をしたりなんかりしてそうなったの
Did you and Keiichi make some kind of promise? Mion tried to shake her hand, and then I grabbed her by the collar and overwhelmed her. Oh my god, but then I didn't. Forgive me, Mion, to continue rocking her back and forth, up and down with incredible strength. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, she is a demon. Now this is quality Higurashi right here. Mi-chan! Say something. Why are you keeping silent? Even a veteran Air Force pilot would pass out with their nose bleeding after suffering that level of shock to their inner ears. The whites of Mion's eyes were beginning to show. Oh my god! But then our Sonic Boom reference shows zero regard for that, and was even gaining momentum. Oh my god! Jesus Christ, she must have been like shaken so much. My god, this is no time to say that. Yeah, he isn't. Oh my god. Can you calm down then?
それだと話したくても話ができない。
Yeah, exactly. She can't talk even if she wants to. She can't even breathe. Could you imagine if like this was a really funny joke and then I accidentally ended up killing Mion? That would be so funny.
やめるのです
Then I'll stop
目
it.
が幽体離脱して焦点直
Mia's on the
前
brink
な
of
ので
death.
す
Well, to be fair, if then I kill Mion, then at least Katie and Nena will be able to, you know, be a future couple. Oh boy, looks like boyfriend problems are arising. She only realises it now. Oh my god. Huh? Shake. Babada. Let's go. Bubena. My favourite Japanese word. It kind of sounds like something that could be a word. I don't know. And then I came back to her senses and released their grip, and the momentum carried me onto the ground. Then a delightful scream rang out as her head hit the ground with her legs pointed skyward. Oh my god. How unsightly. Oh my god, that must be embarrassing. Divine punishment. Divine punishment. May you rest in peace. Amen. Don't just declare me dead. She must genuinely be really scared. Oh my god. Sonozaki Mion resurrected. Resurrected as Keiichi's husband, or maybe as Keiichi's. What's the word? I forgot what it even was. Mion chewed down the leaves that had entered her mouth when she fell. The leaves that had entered her mouth when she fell. Oh my god. Why would she chew them? That's so disgusting. Just spit them out. Then she pulled her body up from the ground, took a deep breath and stood. Again, is that grass even edible? Yeah, exactly. Oh god. Oh, sorry, Mita. I'm not sure what kind of a face to make at a time like this. For now, could you at least stop laughing? Anyway, I had no idea. Yeah, such a huge undertaking was being conducted behind the scenes. Yeah. Keiichi, me, you're being both so shy. I need to confess the truth, at least to us. Oh my god, yeah, Rika probably doesn't know. She probably wouldn't know. I mean, this is obviously not the case, but like, of course she wouldn't know because she just thinks this world is so different that, yeah, maybe this wasn't the case. Yeah. Oh, yeah, are you sure? Are you sure? I don't know anything. This is news to me. Right, Mion? Yeah. I think she did a very good and convincing job of hiding it. I don't know. Can you guys agree with me? Me too. I've never said anything like this. Mion sternly shook her head with her face bright red, but the mayor simply tilted his head with a dubious expression. Looking at that, it was hard to simply brush it off aside as some drunken joke. First of all, Mion-san,
村長さんにこのパーティーのことをどのようにお伝えにな
how
った
exactly did you go telling the mayor of this bar? Oh my god, could you imagine if... Wait, hang on a second.
いや私は
Well, I don't
別
really...
に
Oh my god, could you imagine if Mion lied that this was some sort of party between Mion and Katie, like some sort of wedding party or
い
something
い
like
か
that?
ら
I
思い
don't
出せ
know. It's fine, just try to remember.
そして一字一句再現して
I'm reciting word for word. She may be dead. I can't tell though.
おじいちゃん
Oh, man,
今
Miyoshi.
度の日曜にみんなでバーベキューパーティーを開きたいんだけど
Oh,
協力してくれないかな
I am actually surprised. We're all planning to have a barbecue party this Sunday. Can you help me
パ
out?
ーティー
A
こ
party?
れは一向に構わないけど何のお祝いなんだい
Sure, I don't mind, but are we celebrating something in particular?
やっとさ
Yeah, at last. I finally found him.
私の全てを任せられる男の子をね
A boy I can entrust anything to. Oh my! Oh, that is so good. I can see how that would be taken out of context really, really good. That's... Everyone was paralysed in shock, I can be certain. But I was probably making the same face.
なんかおかしかった
Was there something strange about that?
私
Did
言い
I-
方間違ってた
Did I say something wrong? You didn't, but you kinda did.
まあ確かに
Well, I'm
意図は
sure.
間違っては
There was nothing wrong with your intention.
一人用によっては力いっぱい勘違い
For
し
real,
てし
but
まえ
depending
る
on how
内
you
容
hear
な
it, the
ので
context
す
can
よ
be easily misunderstood.
本当に空気読めないんだねみーちゃん
I love just how, I don't know, worn out she sounds. You really can't read the atmosphere, can you, Mi-chan? Indeed, her words were careless enough to cause misunderstandings. Yeah. Maybe we should gather statistics on how many people interpreted that as class rep versus fiance. That'd actually be really funny, yeah. An overwhelming majority probably took it one way. The way most thought, but for me, that is. Oh my god, yeah. I can't imagine. I mean.
せっかくの園崎投手の婚約とあっちゃ
Oh.
裏を上げてお祝いしなきゃ体裁がつかないって
That's actually kind of funny with Katie. I mean, I think this is more awkward for Mion than Katie though, because like Katie was sort of, I don't know, he kind of found it hard to understand, but Mion was the one directly being told by Miyoshi when, like, you know, the whole embarrassment happened. Me when the Haji Sadashi. This will never be Haji Sadashi, but it will be embarrassing. Oh my god, Haji Sadashi. I just love this. That's so good though. And all the adults in the town council said, who in the village would want to miss a celebration for the engagement of the next Onozaki family head?
ご参加としても
Oh my god, that's actually the really bad thing though. Oh my god, could you imagine if, because he misinterpreted it obviously, and of course there's a man with 3 families.
ちょっと待って
Oh my god, I can't imagine how red in the face she must be. This must be so awkward. Her heart must literally be exploding by now.
ばっちゃんの耳に入った
Oh
ら
my god, did Granny even hear this story?
えおい知ってるよお嬢さんは
Oh no, that's bad. Of course, Audio-san knows too.
今度二人で遊びに来いって
She said next time he comes over to hang out with
本
me,
当で迎えたやろって意気込んでたよ
I'll greet him with a pop of my sword.
そういう割にものすごくご機嫌だったけど、
That's actually really good, yeah. Despite what she may say, she was actually quite happy. Yeah, Mion isn't. Mion still dropped so far, I felt like a chin had fallen off. I mean, they authorized all this without consulting the people in question. Yeah. And what's about this? What's with this about a sword? Am I gonna get told to pieces next time I come over to out? The 6th year. Damn dismemberment. Nah. Hope not. Anyway, Mayabara-kun is now the most famous person in the village. That somehow doesn't surprise me, yeah. Oh, brilliant. I hear you're going to do a lot of this year's festival. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I really wonder what he's actually going to do. But maybe that is actually kind of ironic because maybe he's going to be saving Hinamizawa on the day of the Watanagasi. Who knows? I mean, this is like an alternate ending for Matsuri Bayashi. It is actually kind of unbelievable to think that when you just see like how much fun is happening. And yet you realise this is an ending for Matsuri Bayashi. But I like this. I'm going to be honest, I kind of feel that Matsuri Bayashi was all just like, you know, it was just focused on the goal. But this is sort of a lot more laid back, which I really like. I kind of hope the goal's a little more laid back as well. Matsuri Bayashi was good, but I don't really think you could ever repeat something that ridiculous again. It was so good though. Like seriously, I love that game so much. The only thing that I found kind of ridiculous was the mountain dog thing, but yeah, it was fair, it did make sense. I thought it was just Mion, you know, boasting about nothing, you know. But the only thing is that's going to be so awkward, because you imagine if these people don't want to be deceived and they want to see these people engaged. And then they're going to have to do, like, you know, something a little bit awkward involving mouths. That's actually really funny that all he had to do was become the class representative to become the most famous person. He really, really deserved it in Minagoroshi, so it's just kind of surprising that he gets the same role by just doing as much as this. I mean, I'm not saying it's nothing, but like at the same time, it's just so much less than that. Isn't that story taking too much of a leap? Well, a handful of people expressed concern that it seemed awfully hasty. But the majority opinion was that sort of thing was normal for youngsters nowadays. Oh, wait, hold on. No matter how much the times may change, morals don't change that suddenly, right? I don't need a handful were opposed? What do you mean by just a handful? I'm seriously having doubts about the common sense of these adults. To be fair, they are drunk, but like, still. It's actually kind of surprising that, like, these adults are literally forcing him to do, like, some sort of festival thing. I mean, of course he's going to crack it, he's going to be brilliant, but, like, it's so unexpected. Yeah. Plus, a celebration like this is what everybody in the village wants. Yeah. It's a great way to liven the atmosphere. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Make us proud, Mayabara-kun. Oh, I like that. The Hinamizawa Town Council will support you. So all you have to do is Minagoroshi. No. I literally spoiled what I was going to talk about. All you have to do is become class rep. You didn't have to do anything as extreme as what you did in Minagoroshi. All I can do is laugh. Fair. How did our village ever come today? Mion, come on, say something. What? Wait, hang on, what happened? Poke. What? She's been KO'd standing up. Mi-chan? Come on, Mion, you can't fake now! Oh my god, you're the one who caused this, but that's not.
ちゃん。
Oh, yeah. If Mion doesn't help, then the next best person, Shion does. That's fair enough, yeah.
向こうで牧野さんが呼んで。
Oh, that's smart. Makino-san is calling you over there. He was the tour guide of Hinamizawa with Kiniyoshi, you remember? That's cool. Yeah, but Shion kind of saved everybody's life. Huh? Meanwhile, the person who I least wanted to run into during a chaotic situation like this had arrived. Shion. Sure enough, Shion was able to get a good look on our faces from a blind spot behind the mayor and donned an evil smile. Then.
こんにちは、お兄さん。
Hello, brother-in-law.
ご機嫌いかがですか？
How are you today?
シオンてめえ
Shion, damn you.
あれ？違いますか？
Huh, am I
お
mistaken?
姉のご亭主様なら私には義理の兄でしょうに。
if your sister's dear husband, that'll make him my brother-in-law. Yeah, she's not even hiding her brutality. Yeah, she's awakened from the overwhelmment. She really has. Oh my god. Upon hearing Xion's name, Mion finally came to her senses. Xion had an amused look on her face while cackling to herself, then began to see the mayor off, with Mion on the verge of tears. Oh my god, poor her.
シオン、あんた
Xion.
からもうおじいちゃんたちに言って。
You are asking the wrong things. She's definitely going to say something like, oh my god, these people were really in love,
こ
man.
れ誤解、間違い。
Yeah, this is all a misunderstanding of Mrs.
みん
Day.
なの勘違いだって。
Tell everybody they've got the wrong idea.
そうなんですか？
Oh, is that right?
そうに決まってるでしょ。
I've never seen her get so
あんた
mad.
分かってるくせに。
Don't pretend like you don't know otherwise.
おかしいな。
That's
この前
weird.
パーティーの企画してた時は、ケイちゃんのことベタ褒めでラブラブ光線乱れ打ちって感じだった。
And yeah, it seemed like your eyes were shooting intense lovey-dovey rays at Ketan. Well, when you were planning to start a party. Well, different interpretations, different people.
ラブラブ
Lovey-dovey.
ああ
What?
ダメ。
No!
言ったら絶好だって。
Stop saying these things, or I'll never speak to you again, alright?
本気で殴るよ。
She's gonna put her foot down. And she's gonna do it quickly. I'm seriously gonna pummel you, okay? I'm gonna pummel you! Oh my god!
おやー。
Oh.
それ、人に物を頼む態度ですか？
That's actually fair enough. Yeah, is that how you ask somebody
ち
a
ょっ
favour?
とショックですね。
I'm a little shocked.
お願いします
いいっすよ
シオン様。これまでの無礼は平に謝りますから。どうかあなたの口からみんなに誤解だって説明を。
Please, Shion-sama, I apologize for my rudeness, so would you mind explaining to everybody that this was just a misunderstanding?
いいじゃないですか。楽しければ。
Not for her. So as long as everyone is having fun, it's all good, isn't it?
それは
Yeah, for real. You guys are the only ones enjoying this. She can no longer maintain her usual composure. Mion was in a panic with her face red as an octopus while groveling at Shion. What's with that pose? But as she's probably like, hands on hips, pow, pointing the finger at her. Oh, I don't know, that's what I kind of imagine. What's with that pose? But Shion still had a calm look on her face and deliberately tilted her head to the side in a strange gesture.
まあ言ってみますけどね。
Well, I'll pass the message on.
多分手遅れですよ。
But it's probably already too late.
は？
Huh?
向こうの集会場、今どんな話題で盛り上がってると思います？
What topic do you think everybody in the assembly hall is getting excited about right
生
now?
まれてくる跡継ぎが男か女かで誰が本当になるかって話
They're discussing whether the next successor to be born will be a boy or a girl, and who should name the name. But they don't even know if they're getting married. Why are they gonna fuck? Oh my god.
後継ぎ
Next successor? Wait. They can't subspace warp so far into the future based on a single misunderstanding. We're still kids. I thought it was 13, the age of consent in Japan, to be fair. But like, still, they are still kids. They're not gonna start a family.
ことみーちゃんの赤ちゃん
Oh god, Kei-chan and Mika-chan. And then I'll probably be one of the people to like do Omatsukaedi mode when the baby comes, and then she'll probably just go all violent and then end up accidentally punching it. Or at least that's what I kind of imagined. Things would be a little bit deadly then. I want to take it home with me. I need help, not gonna lie.
レナさん首
Then I'll on your neck, man. You're joking me.
ブレイク
Rope break. Oh my god, is that a trap?
なのでございます
Stop the game? Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark. The other way around even. Renanha must have been envisioning some outrageous delusion of which she was styling screens out the corner beside her with both arms, serving as a substitute baby. I noticed Satoko's face gradually changed from red to blue, but she's probably fine. It's Satoko. Fair enough. But like, still, she's a human being.
まあそんなに心配しなくても
Well, there's no need to
み
worry.
んな冗談半分ですし
Everybody is after. That's actually really good to be fair, but still, it's so
本
embarrassing.
気なんじゃないか
Fair enough, though. Then they're half serious. There's no consolation. Yeah,
そうで
yeah.
すね
Also,
母さんと父さんももうすぐ来るみたいですよ
oh, Mama Dad should be here
花
soon,
婿
you
さんを
know.
見に
To meet the groom.
花婿って
The groom. Well, obviously, does he mean the groomer? Kameda, no way. Nah, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't be surprised. Or like one of the otakus, like, I wouldn't be surprised. They want to examine you personally.
気をつけてくださいねケイちゃん
Oh, please be careful,
うち
Kei-chan.
のお父さん園崎組の親分さん
My father is the head of the Sonosaki
頑張っ
group.
てくださいよ
Good luck, alright? I don't know if he knows that the Sonosaki group, like, fully composed of gangsters.
応援してるのか脅迫してるのか
I can't tell if you're
どっちだお前は
cheering me on or threatening me. Bit of both. I think it's more like, I don't know. It is both. Nah, it's more it's just more threatening. And what's all this? What's this about a personal examination? Like I've got some kind of criminal
大丈夫ですよ
suspect.
ケイちゃん
It's alright, Kei-chan.
私が二人にはちゃんと説明しておきましたから
No, because I gave them a thorough explanation about the two of
ち
you.
ゃんとね
Oh god. You really think that Shion's gonna give any help? What did you explain? Judging by Shion's face, there was no need to ask. As proof, Mion's face was burning pale as if the end of the world were nigh.
Anta.
Yeah.
なんてこと
Oh my god, she is mad. I don't blame her. What have you
当
done?
然の報いです
Exactly what you deserve. You really think she deserves it? You are
私
brutal.
をカレー事件で命の危機に追い込む
Divine punishment for putting my life in peril in the curry incident. Oh. Yeah, because she was the one that actually set up the whole curry related thing with Mion and Sotoko. Shion and Sotoko. You still haven't forgotten about that? No, these people never forget about things, especially Shion. That's right.
竹を割ったような性格と呼ばれるよりもむしろ餅をついたような女と呼ばれたい
Rather than being a simple bamboo carver, I prefer to be the kind of girl that pounds rice into rice cakes. What is a bamboo carver? Is it like what it says? A person that carves bamboo? I've never heard of bamboo carving before. Oh my god! That's insane. So it's like sculpture making but with bamboo. That is so fucking cool. That is ridiculous.
それが私園崎シオン
That's me, sounds like Shion. Hell yeah. In before its research purposes.
自分で言ってると世話
Coming for yourself, that means absolutely nothing.
だいたいこんな面白いネタ沈めてもしょうがないでしょ
Besides, this is such a fun story. How can I pass this up?
火を消すくらいならガソリンぶっかけて火の海にした方がそりゃもう爽快ってやつですか
You can put out the fire, but isn't it more exciting to pour gasoline on it and turn it into a sea of flames? Not for, like, the people affected. A demon. She's a demon. Is there no one out there who can stop this runaway express train? Yeah, before she fucking crashes into somebody. Get down. Let's run. Huh?
はあじゃないでしょ状況わかってる
Don't give that. Don't you realise the situation we're
このままで
in?
私たち今日は一日中明日からは公認のカップル誕生だよ
It's actually fair enough. I mean, even though this was a joke and like everything's sort of really was jokingly taken out of context, and it kind of was seriously as well, but like still, it could potentially be bad if things stay the way they are. They'll drink all day, and by tomorrow we'll officially be a couple. Officially. Well, you definitely. Well, thinking about it, having me on for a partner might not be so bad. It would not be bad, but at the same time, you do not want it to happen now. That is just the worst way to begin a relationship. Wait. What am I thinking?
ケイちゃんってば
Kei-chan, come on! Huh?
そうだな
Yeah, right. I feel bad for them. They're not actually going to be able to enjoy like all the joy of the barbecue just because they're constantly going to be having. They should be outlaws. Actually, they should like get all the food they can get and run.
悪いでな今日のパーティーは延期ってことで
Sorry, Dan. After days, but will have to be postponed. Huh? This is never gonna happen though, let's be honest here. Satoko was finally released from Denno's clutches and fell to the ground with her arms and legs spread out! Jesus Christ. She really never stops, she is fucking brutal. He goes on began poking her with to confirm her well-being. But right now my priority was ensuring my personal safety. Sorry, Satoko.
行くぜミオ
Let's go, Mule.
行こ
Yeah, let's go. Hang on a second, what the fuck happened? Oh my god, that is so embarrassing. Oh my god, could you imagine if this is her mum? Mule started running with her face still towards me, so she inadvertently ran into a woman standing in front of her. Please tell me it's her mother. Oh my god. Mio was overwhelmed by her momentum and her butt landed on the ground. But this woman dressed in her kimono was somehow able to lightly stagger and maintain her foot. That's like on there. That is so like on there. Oh my god. I don't think you could have met a worse person on this occasion. Oh my god. Oh dear.
愛も変わらず落ち着きのない子だね。
Just as restless as always. Huh? When I heard the distinct accent, I couldn't help but look up at her. She had almond eyes and a shapely face, and a smile that reminded me of somebody else. No way.
Mio.
Mio? This is got to be the best Higurashi line I've ever got. Right, I've got to quote this. Truly inspirational and life-changing Higurashi quotes. When she looked up at that woman, Mio's face looked like Edward Munch painting! And Edward Munch painting. Wait, hang on a second. Or maybe there's Honeymoon statues? I don't know the context. Let's search it up. Oh my god. Wait, hang on a second. What was the other thing mentioned? Oh. You could literally mention Junji Ito here. And that would work. Oh my god. It would look like Junji Ito. It looked like Uzumaki or something like that. What's a good example? Maybe Uzumaki. No, it would not look like Uzumaki, you fucking idiot. What would it look like? Oh. The Liminal Zone. It looked like the Liminal Zone. Or maybe... Oh, I don't know. Those are the only ones I've read. I have so many, but I've not got the chance to read them. Because I want to read this. My plan is to like read the VN and then read all the manga I have. And then... Mineko! Yeah! I typically turn back towards Shion and the others behind us. Shion was shaking her head, like telling me not to give up, and Hika-san was holding her hands in prayer. Hey.
あんたが前原くんかい?
You are Maibara-kun, yes?
私はミオンの母親やってる
Oh,
園崎茜さ。
boy, I'm Mion's mother.
これからは
You can call
お
me
母
mom
さんって呼んでいいからね。
You can call me mom from now on. Oh god, and here it all begins. And so, at that moment I realised that a day that could have been one of the best in my life had no doubt already become the worst. Wait, what? Is there a choice? Oh. It's the end of the chapter. Bruh. There's no way I'm stopping here. Yeah, I've got to read on. Hang on a second, I just want to check something. Alright, so that is actually the end of the chapter. This next one is 47 minutes long. Will I have time to play it? wait, hang on a second. What? We have a tip? What? Ah, I didn't realise that. Okay, I am actually really interested. What is this tip?
おや、
Ooh.
何してるんだ
Oh,
い
what are you doing?
お
Oh.
母さん、熱燗が足りなくなったみたいだから準備をしていまし
Oh,
た。
it looks like we ran out of hot water, so I came to heat some up. Ah, well, that's cool. No, you say that, but you're still not trying to hide a little
そんなこと
something.
言って隠れてちびちびやってたんじゃないのかい
The alcohol
今
today
日
is
のお
quite
酒は上物ばっ
fine.
かりだからね。
Oh.
そうなんですかそれじゃあ私もお一つ。
She is literally underage. Wait, hang on a second. What's the age of what is the minimum alcohol drinking age for Japan? It was 20! Oh my god! She is so underage. Jesus Christ.
そいつはもう少しだけ待ちな。
Okay,
あと
okay,
数年もした
good.
らもっといいやつを蔵から出してきてやるからさ。
Ah, you'll have to wait a little longer. We'll drag something even better out of the storehouse for you in a few years. Yep, at least she's not being irresponsible.
楽しみにしてますよ。
Okay, looking forward to it. Shion kind of sounds like the person that would drink.
あんただけでも帰っていいんだよ。
You can head back home by yourself if that's what you want.
何ですか、母さん。
What's up, Mum? Am I the
また
old man
私だ
again?
け仲間外れですか。そうじゃない
That's
さ。
not it. It's just that I've been thinking being in this bit
ただ、あんたもこういう席だと居づらいんじゃないかなって。どうして？
Why?
何年あんたの母親やってきたと思ってるんだよ。それくらいはわかるさ。
I've been your
Sorry,
mother for how
that's
many
not
years
it.
now?
あんたたちのことを思い出さなかったわけじゃないんだからね。
I can understand that much. I don't want this event to bring out bad memories for you.
仕方ないですよ。
Oh.
あの時とお姉のこれは
Oh,
状況が全然違うんですから。
yeah, that's actually kind of interesting because I suppose, like, they've assumed that obviously they've been lovers from the start, so that probably would remind of Satoshi related things. But that's actually really good because you remember in Miyakashi, like, Mion and Keiichi, like, the sort of affection that, obviously, Mion had for Keiichi, that is the reason she became rogue, you know? That's insane,
そう
yeah.
かい。分かってんのならそれでいいさね。けど、これだけは覚えておくんだよ。あの時は、あんたが憎くてああなったわけじゃない。相手が悪すぎただけなんだよ。
So, if you don't see it, that's fine. But just remember this. What happened back then wasn't done out of malice towards you. He was just about it. How can you say that? I mean, it wasn't done out of malice to her, I suppose. But the only thing is that is still horrible.
彼は
It's inhuman.
悪い人
He
だっ
was
た
a
ん
bad
ですか。
person?
いいや、
No, I
いい
think
子
he
だっ
was a
た
good
と
kid.
思うよ。
Yeah, yeah.
妹を守って懸命に生きてきた姿は、
Yeah, exactly.
私から見ても好青年だった
Yeah,
と
I believe
思
he
う。
was an admirable young man, enduring a hard little life looking out for his sister.
ただ
Yeah,
ね、
this is Inawazawa,
こ
and
こ
you're
は
also
ひなみ
Nozaki.
沢で、あんたは園崎の人間だ。
God.
自分の意志だけではどうにもならないものが厳然と存在す
Your
る。
whims alone aren't enough to change that, and your mother didn't want you becoming a social outcast. too.
私のようにあんたを日陰者にしたくなかったの
It's
さ。
still horrible. It is still absolutely horrible to think that they did this instead of just simply telling her this. It's
その
insane.
母さんは母さんですか？
When you say mother, are you talking about
Sorry,
yourself or granny?
ばあ、
Hmm.
両方だよ。
Both. Honestly, as far as the head of the
Although
family is
I
concerned, you're just as
あん
important
たを
as
ミオン
Mion.
と同じくらい大切に思っている。今のあんたが辛いのは当然だけど、村のために憎まれ役を演じ続けなきゃならない辛さも
Of course, I understand it's painful now, but she's taken on the role of the villain for the sake of the village. So could you try to show him some understanding? Yeah, interesting. I suppose she definitely is, yeah. But it's still horrible. What they did to her is unacceptable. You cannot justify it. It's interesting that when the whole Miotsukushi, fingernail ripping thing actually happened, after that, Satoshi had actually disappeared. So obviously, Shion could potentially have the suspicion that maybe the Sonosakis were involved.
難しい要求です。
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
正直今答えろって言われたらノーしかないです。でもあと少しだけ時間をもらえたら少しは。
Yeah, that's a difficult request. To be honest, if you were to ask me that now, I couldn't help but say no. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, I don't blame her. Of course, she would say no. But if you give me a little more time, just a little longer.
そうかい。
Is that so? Just then, the kettle on the stove began to steam. When Shion saw that, she flipped the switch to turn off the flame. Oh my god, yeah, definitely. Do that.
おや、出来上が
Oh,
ったよ
done
うだ
already?
ね。
In that case, take this bottle with you.
それじゃあこのとっくりは私が持って行ってやるよ。
No, wait, is she giving her alcohol?
よろしくお願い
I'm
し
sorry,
ま
Em,
す。
thanks, Mum.
なんだい？
What's that?
それ母さんの分は2本までですよ。
So that's 2 bottles to fill your share, Mum. Oh my god! Bruh! It's literally encouraging underage drinking. Let's fucking not go. Oh my god, though. I really want to read on. I mean, I don't have the time. I probably shouldn't. I will have hard time tomorrow because fucking sleep. But I don't give a shit. This is too fun. Oh, interesting. It looks like we're in the, you know, the dark area of the shrine. This is where shit goes wrong. Nah. I mean, it kind of is, I suppose, the offer a tree box. Rika. I don't really have to say anything more. That's actually really interesting. Could you imagine if Shion actually forgives Audio? That would be insane. Surrounding area was already pitch black. I'm totally beat. Yeah, fair enough. I finally succeeded in escaping from that banquet. Or perhaps I should say the chaos of that meeting hall. Oh my god, he went in the meeting hall. Jesus Christ. And I took a seat on the same steps in front of the shrine. Then the chilling touch of those steps brought me back to my senses and I let out a sigh of relief. Oh, that must be good. The most embarrassing day has came to an end. Then I started calling the other kids who were making a commotion earlier, but they had already gone home. Oh, right. Only me, Mion, and the certified guardian? Question mark. Shion was stuck here, partying with his drunken adults. Oh my god, yeah, of course. Yeah, these guys are the diehard people. Mion was embarrassed to death at first, but whenever she had finally grown resistant to it, whether she had finally grown resistant to it or had simply resigned to her fate, she ultimately began pouring the adults' drinks and chatting with them in high spirits. That's good. Yeah, it looks like she was pouring oil on the fire, but I approached her and asked her to stop. But if I approached her to ask her to stop, it probably would have just made things worse. Yeah, definitely. But considering it would be bothering me on to keep myself shy and reluctant, I thought I should start to grow thicker skin too. Yeah, this is the one occasion where anyone can make a fool of themselves just for today and go back right to the normal tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. And after that, oh no, what happened? Let's not think about that for now. But Mion's mum sure is something. Oh my god, yeah, definitely. She kind of sounds like the person that would really be able to embarrass you as much as possible. I'd heard just a little about her, but it was totally a case of like a mother, like daughter, or maybe the other way around. You know, anyway, in short, she was outstanding. Yeah, fair enough. I had always thought that Mum's like Mion's plucky personality and older sister demeanor came from either her father or her grandmother Audio, dubbed Empress Sonozaki, but now I realise the truth. Ah, no doubt about it, she got it from her mother. Yeah, interesting. Although when her father confirmed that for me, he turned to me with an indescribable expression and offered me encouragement by saying, "You too, good luck." That's actually really nice, so I suppose his thoughts of the parents, you know, first step of relationship. I mean, I said nothing. I couldn't help but tremble thinking I might like become like him in the future.
でもいい人たち
But they seem like good
だった
people.
な。
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Yeah. Mion's mother leapt into conversations many times, and her father's way of speaking and laughing didn't feel like what I'd expect from a gangster. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if anything, you would expect gangsters to be the most rough and. I mean, I suppose some of the gangsters that like the typical gangster you see, and like for example, I don't know, like. Here, you probably just see like most disrespectful person. You could not have a conversation with them even if you wanted to. Like, God, it is kind of surprising. I could easily tell just how close the two of them are. I think that's so nice. Yeah, and I realised that Mion had grown into the wonderful person she was because of the two of them. Yeah. I heard all kinds of stories. Oh God. Amusing old stories, dubious ghost stories and legends. Oh, and stories about the dark sap past of Hinamizawa. Oh shit! The Dam Project. Oh damn! God, I'm actually really surprised that they told him the stories about Hinamizawa. But I suppose if he's becoming like somebody that's big enough from Hinamizawa's community, like yeah, fair enough. That's actually kind of insane. So he doesn't know about the Dam Project even now. That's actually really surprising.
「このひなみ沢はね、お上のお偉方が建てた国土計画の一環ってやつで、ダム湖の底に沈むことになっていたんだよ。
Yes, it was part of a national planning project set up by the higher ups in the government. The dam would have caused Hinamizawa to sink to the bottom of a lake. Yeah.
あ、でも中止にな
But
った
it
ん
was
ですよね。
cancelled, right? Yep.
中止になってなかった
We're not
ら
cancelled.
ここで宴会な
Oh
んてやってな
yeah,
いさ
yeah, exactly. Were it not cancelled, we wouldn't be having this banquet here right now. Oh yeah, and that really just shows. This shows the strength of community.
中
And
止
as a
に
result,
させ
it
たん
was
だよ。
yeah.
村人みんなで団結してね。
It was cancelled because the entire village united and stood together. I'm actually really surprised that in the scene where obviously Casey sort of battles for the students' rights in the whole club related thing, he uses the metaphor, the motto of Hinamizawa, even though he doesn't really know the context of it. That's interesting.
だから、
And
今
so
日のこの時間は私たちが戦って勝ち取った
yeah,
報酬
yeah,
なんだ
that's
よ。
so good. Yeah. So this time we were able to enjoy today as our reward for winning that fight. Yeah. Mion's mother laughed while raising her glass, then took a drink. She had been drinking quite a bit, but she didn't look drunk at all. What an amazing person. Yeah, definitely. Oh, she must have drank a lot of alcohol in a time. That someone doesn't surprise me. She kind of seems like one of the people that she obviously know a lot of people. Will probably have a lot of parties, you know, have a lot of drinking opportunities. I wonder which ghost stories he heard. The damn opposition never was ongoing up until just 5 years ago. Yep. According to her, the villagers united to protest at government offices and construction sites, and the story was featured in newspapers and magazines. It seemed like a huge ordeal. It was, yeah. Mion's mother described these past events in a cheerful tone. Yeah, that may have been partly due to pride, but more than it was likely to... But more than it... I just suddenly died in my brain. But more than it was likely to done to avoid alarming the listener. yeah, definitely. Yeah, fair enough. But thanks to that, it sounded kind of fun. Oh yeah. I mean, it must have been awful, like the whole damn related events, but I suppose it must have been fun, and obviously it must have been definitely something that people could unite with, people could have pride with, you know.
はじめこそ議会を通じて嘆願したり、
Yeah, things
大臣
relatively
に
calm
直
at
接
first,
訴えたり、
pleading by the local
比較
assembly or
的に
directly to the
平穏なもの
cabinet
だった
minister.
よ。
That's actually really interesting. It really is similar to the child consultation center
でも
protests in Minagoroshi
徐
now
々
that
に
we think
国は
about
権
it.
力を行使して高圧的な態度で挑んできた。
But the government gradually began using their power, challenging us with a high-pressure attitude.
機動隊とかなんとか組
Using
織だって
riot police
強
and
制
such.
執行ってやつでね。
Yeah, using riot police and such to suppress the opposition.
だから戦った。
Yeah, and so we fought
私た
back.
ちも
All of us.
あの子も
Even her. Oh yeah, Mion. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, even
Oh.
Mion. Famous quote from Mion. Ah yes, says while smiling, I used to throw bricks at people.
あの
Yes.
子は行動力もあるけどいろいろと悪知恵
Oh
が効
yeah,
いて
yeah,
ね。
definitely. It really doesn't surprise me that Mion was like one of the people that
警官隊とかの武力集団に立ち向かったりして公務執行妨害でよく留置場
like I
に
wasn't
放
just
り込ま
militant.
れて
She
いた
used
よ。
her wit to contribute in many ways. She confronted the police and other armed groups, often getting thrown in detention centers or obstructing police service. It is so surprising that you could be proud of your daughter for doing that, but like,
Oi.
okay, hey.
余計なことは言わんでいい。
There's no need to go into such detail. Mion's father, who was sitting right beside her, spoke up to cut her off. Huh.
そりゃそうだけど、ミオンの夫になるって以上話しとくのが筋ってもんだろ。
That's true, but this boy is to become Mion's husband. What's the harm in speaking frankly?
それはミオンが自分で話すことだ。親が言うことじゃない。
That's actually really interesting to say. That is fair enough. Yeah, then let Mion herself be the one to tell him. It's not our place to say. That's actually fair enough because that could potentially be like a really sensitive and obvious thing about Mion, and obviously something that maybe she might not want everybody to know. Yeah.
はいはい。
Very well.
私はそういう隠し事は嫌いだけどね。
I just hate keeping secrets though.
やれやれ。
Good grief. I reached with the bottle of sake in front of me to distract myself. Oh my god, man! You're not. Why does everybody drink underage here? Even Dika does. Then when I look back, I saw Mion's mother had stopped smiling and was staring straight back at me.
なんで
Let me
こん
guess.
そう思ってるかい？
You're wondering why I brought this up, aren't you?
あ、いや、
Oh well.
はい。
Yeah. Oh, I wonder what this is actually going to go to. That was a natural question. I handed her the sake bottle. Oh, right. Then she poured herself another glass and chugged. Oh my god, of course. And then she thought deeply while choosing her words.
ひなみ沢はね、昔から
Yeah.
根も葉もない噂を立てられたりして、この村の出身者はいろいろと差別されてきた。
Ever since ancient times, there have been rumors about Hinamizawa causing the people from this village to suffer discrimination.
だから結束力、外から来た人には
Yeah.
無意識のうちで色眼鏡をかけちまう。
So, while the community is very tightly knit, it's also very exclusive. They subconsciously view outsiders with tinted glasses. I like that. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. A lot of lies as well.
だから結構みんな気にしてたんだよ。
So everyone was a little worried
前原くんたちのように
about things
新しい
like...
人たちがうまくやっていけるか。
Oh yeah, that's actually really good with Keiichi. Yeah, he would disprove those people so badly. Would we be able to get along well with new people like Mayabara-kun?
知らないう
Or
ち
are
に
we unknowingly
暮らし
creating
づら
an
い空
atmosphere
気を
that's
作っ
making
て
their
はい
lives
ないか
difficult?
ってね。
Yep.
そんなことないです。
Not at
毎
all.
日が楽しくて、
Every day here is fun.
ひ
I'm
な
really
み
glad
沢
I
に
moved
引っ
to
越してよかったと
Hinamizawa. Yeah,
本気で思ってま
definitely.
す。
Yeah. But if they underwent the if they still persisted with the discrimination, of course it would be difficult for Keiichi. It would be horrible. He would not be. Yeah, those words came. He would not be a class representative. I don't think if he had discrimination under his belt. Maybe he would actually. If he did, that'd be even better actually. And he probably could. Maybe if discrimination was really bad, Mion could potentially be punished for being his friend. It's kind of hard to tell though. The words came out naturally without any hesitation because I truly did feel that way. Good.
そう言ってくれると嬉しいよ。
Yeah, I'm pleased to hear
あ
that.
の子は
Like, oh, Mion was always concerned
Mion
about
は
you and Deno-chan!
レナちゃんやあんた
Also, the
それに
Hojo
北条の
girl.
さとこちゃんのことも
Satoko-chan.
いつも気にかけていた。
Oh, right, hang on a second. I completely just forgot about the context. I thought this was about lover-related things. But yeah, Hojo. Yeah,
だ
definitely.
から
Yeah.
この村の暗い過去、そして噂話を秘密にしていたんだ
That
と思う。
is so good. Yeah, so I think that's why she kept the rumors and past of this village a secret. I think it's so good that she's actually saying that just so Keiichi has no suspicion on Mion, and she's unexpectedly, I don't really know if it was going to happen. I mean, it's so unlikely for Onikakushi to happen again, but
みん
like
なに明るく過ごして
so
もらいたい
unlikely, 0% chance.
その一心でさ。
Her only wish is that, yeah, she wants everyone to live a bright, cheerful life. Good for her. come to think of it, then I said the same thing. Yeah, when she moved there last year, she was able to adjust the village to the village atmosphere without any difficulty thanks to Mion's support. Yeah, she may seem rough at first glance, but she cares more than anybody else. Yeah, Mion is a really kind-hearted girl. I couldn't agree more. Yeah.
それでも狭い村のことだからいつかはわかる話だろ。
It's a small village, you're about to hear that
だ
story
けど
someday.
隠していたのはそういう理由だ
Yeah,
っていう
but I want you to understand the reason it was
分
good
か
to
ってあげてほしい
Yeah,
な
and I think it's so good that she's telling him this. I mean, that is just truly, like, really, really good. Really good. But the only thing is that's actually a really, really good thing. Like, learning about the villagers' secrets, that is a big point of suspicion
だ
for
から
him.
ね
That's
どんな
gone.
ことがあってもあの子
Oh,
の優しさ
oh,
だけ
oh,
は
right. So no matter what
あん
happens,
た
I
た
want
ち
you
だ
to
けで
believe in
も
the kindness of
信
that
じ
girl.
てやってはくれ
Oh,
な
I
い
love that. Yeah, you're really selling your daughter, but at the same time, you are selling her righteously. Yeah, brilliant. I felt the strong, warm affection behind those words. Yeah,
あの子はこれまでずっと
yeah, definitely.
このひなみ沢の御三家園崎の次期当主として生きてきた
That girl has always lived her life as a member of the three families of the Inamizawa. Yeah, that's the next head of the Sonozaki
と
family.
これからも
And
そ
she
うなんだ
will
ろう
continue to do so in the future. Oh, she will make a brilliant head, but the only thing is, you really do wonder if she is actually going to become the head, if she actually wants to. Because she said she didn't want to, but at the same time, who knows? Maybe she will then. It's kind of hard to tell.
だからあの子は自分の思いとか感情ってやつを無意識に押し込めるところがあるのさ
Which is why she can unconsciously express her thoughts and feelings. Yeah, fair.
かわいそうなことをした
Yeah, poor thing.
そのせいで
Looks like she can
冷たいと
come
か
across as a
人の
cold,
心を
terrible
読み切れ
person.
ていないとか
Unable to read other
誤
people.
解されてひどいことも言われたりしてね
It's actually really interesting. Yeah, you really get that whenever she has to speak in, like, you know, how a head of the family would. Yeah. Yeah, that really is a
So
shame. No way. But I don't agree with that at all. Mion's heart is cold? No! That's wrong. That's one thing she said that's wrong. Yeah, definitely. What's cold about doing your best to selflessly and think about the people around you? Nothing. Like when she tested me for the role of the class representative. Ah, yes, you sacrifice anything for the sake of others. Even if it means becoming the bad guy. That's actually kind of interesting now, because you did kind of get the impression that she was just trying to be a dick at first, but it wasn't really. I mean, I suppose it was kind of being a dick for a really, really good cause, you know? Such a broad, kind heart may sometimes seem cold, but I don't think myself too dull to recognise it. Yeah, fair. I wanted to believe myself the sort of person who could feel it. Yeah.
正直
To be honest, there were times
疑
where I
い
had
そう
my
になった
doubts.
ことは
Oh
ありま
yeah,
す
yeah, definitely, especially when the whole club-related thing
けど
happened. Yeah,
やっぱりミオンは
yeah.
最高の仲間です
But the end, Mion is my best
少
friend.
なくとも
At
俺は
least my friends and I think
そ
so.
して
いや
俺たちはそう思っています
Exactly.
ありがとうよ
Thank you.
けれども皆の代表になるってのは
Yeah.
そういうことなんだよ
Yeah, I really wonder if in the future she's going to make a lot of decisions that she would never want to do, but has to do it in the name for everybody, really. Like audio. Who knows? However, things like that are inevitable when you're representing everybody.
自分の感情を殺しても皆の生活と安定を求めなくてはいけない辛い立場だ
It's a painful position to be in, sacrificing your own feelings to look after the life and stability of others. I couldn't agree more, yeah. Yeah, and especially, it's actually really interesting when you think about this. You think about, for example, like, I don't know, Geichi. Look at any times where he becomes a murderer. Apart from only Kakushi, I suppose. Like, for Satoko, I'm just thinking about, that's really, I suppose that's just really, like, the worst case scenario of
そ
that.
してそれは
Yeah,
村の
everyone
み
in
ん
the
なが
village
知って
knows
る
that.
知っていて
They knew, but in the end they couldn't do anything about it.
何もできなかった私も含めてね
Including me. Yeah, that is really a shame. I mean, but at the same time, I'm going to be honest, I really don't think it's that bad because I think, like, she's rational and she's, I suppose, oh, it is actually, no, I don't know, it is kind of tricky. Yeah.
だからこそあの子があんたの名前を出して委員長を任せる
That's
なんて
actually
言っ
fair
た
enough.
時に
That's why I
は
was
正
honestly
直
quite surprised
驚
to
いた
hear
んだ
she
よ
had ceded the position of class representative to you.
たかが学校の役職な
You
んて
might say
言う
it's
か
no
もし
more
れ
than
な
a school
い
title. Oh, it means stuff. It
それでも
means stuff. Still, that
上
girl
に
should know
立つこ
the...
との辛さはあの子が一番よく知っているは
Yeah,
ずだ
still, that girl should know the pain of that burden better than anybody else.
おいそれと誰かに背負わせるくらいなら自分が黙って持ち続けようとするんだよ
Even if she wanted someone else to shoulder the burden, she kept quiet about it all this
今
time.
までのあの子なら
Until now. That's actually really interesting. Oh, that is really sad. No, yeah, I suppose because of the whole power-related thing that she's just been forced on her, I suppose. I mean, she hasn't really been forced on the whole club, but president-related thing, class president-related thing. She's actually opted to do that. Maybe she hasn't actually opted to do that. Maybe she's just there at the moment because she hasn't yet decided to quit. But it's actually kind of hard to tell. But yeah, I suppose just entrusting the power onto somebody else. Like, she doesn't want all of the stresses that power would get at you, because I suppose it is actually really interesting if, for example, when she's going to be the successor of the family, and when we see her in like some of the really serious discussions, like I do kind of get what she means. Like, it's always sort of like like it's always just presenting the idea of like empathy not being existent at all, and just sort of only sort of doing the most, I don't know, just only speaking like maturely and sensibly, not really being empathetic, really. It's actually really interesting, that, yeah. And that is actually really interesting because that is entirely what Audio does. Yeah, with the whole job related thing. She sacrifices her entire feelings, guilt, appearance, stuff like that, you know? Just so the village can actually be in order. And her reputation as well. Yeah. Up until now, I wasn't thinking too deeply about what Mion said. I thought her excuse that she was studying for his house was just an attempt to hide her embarrassment. I thought it was genuine, but the adults around her were watching that in a different light. Oh, yeah, even so. Oddly enough, my feelings didn't change at all. It was no lie that I wanted to work hard for everyone's sake as the person in charge. Yeah, and I felt a tremendous desire to reciprocate Mion's strong faith in me. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, that's actually kind of funny, yeah. I suppose that's just like, don't become like that. Enjoy it as much as you can. Don't make it something that, I don't know, could potentially ruin things. To tell me about Mion's past and the real Mion, I can't rule that one out for certain, but is there a chance hearing it would make me think less of her? Is that really a good thing to do? Yeah, definitely. Mion's mother responded with a laugh, then raised her glass as she answered my question. Didn't I tell you? Mion is our precious treasure. Oh, that's actually... Oh my god, could you imagine if Casey could actually help Mion sort of, like, you know, suppress the feelings of just like... you know, just the feelings that she's going through, like... I don't know, just... I'm actually kind of confused what she's... Yeah, just like sacrificing herself for the stability of others. Yeah. I really do wonder if Gacy's going to help me on sort of manage that and obviously like be able to just be the best person she can. And that's actually really interesting. She's been she's been head of the family, so as a result, she knows how to suppress her thoughts and feelings. Yeah. Oh, that really is sad. But at the same time, that's so not true. She is a brilliant person, I agree. And then, Mion's mother gazed straight at me with sharp eyes. For a moment, I nearly faltered, but then I realised that it would be polite to respond to her sincerity. So I clenched my fists and looked back at her. Yeah. Honestly, marriage isn't a big deal. Yeah, definitely, but it's not even going to happen in the first place. But still, even though it would certainly... Although it would certainly be better if it does happen. Mion and Katie would really, really get along well, I do agree, but I think it's a little bit early for that. Yeah, seriously. Yeah. But that girl definitely needs friends she can talk to about real life issues. She needs friends who are willing to help her in times of stuff. No matter the problem. Oh yeah. She has them so much. Yeah. And that's sort of thing as it is to say, I think you guys will be able to do that for her. I couldn't agree more. I think that will be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it's a heavy burden to place on your back. Yeah, carrying that girl's hopes and all of her thoughts. Oh yeah, definitely. Just like I suppose also just like being just wishing that, you know, obviously Mion's pleased from the effort he's actually taken to, you know, steer everything in a good direction, make everything really nice and fun. But I just want you to understand that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh yeah, that is actually fair enough that she's actually specifically saying that, because that they will definitely arise the more and more she sort of becomes like influenced in her exams, yeah, but also the whole Sonozaki family related thing. Yeah, it must be really, really tricky running a whole entire village. It's going to be easier when the whole Hojo stuff is stopped though.
Hi.
Understood. Yeah, the answer came right out of my mouth. I worried it looked careless of me to speak so quickly, but Mion's mother seemed to be able to read the movements in my heart and nodded to me with a clear smile on her face. Yeah, brilliant.
大切な友達ですから
Yeah, Mion is a precious
任せてくださいお母さん
To me, mother. Suddenly I felt my being... What? Suddenly I felt my head being grabbed. Mion's mother was waving her index finger at me, saying, But she literally asked him to be called that though. Say that for after you're married. I'm looking forward to that day, alright? This seems like such a sort of preparing for the best case scenario. Like, what if this doesn't happen? What if, for example, Mion and Mion finds a different person, or maybe Casey and Denna? But I'm gonna be honest, I think it's really, really unlikely for like these friendships not to develop into, you know, things that could potentially go as far as that. Yeah. I've had this satisfied with Mion. Feel free to switch trains, okay? I'll give young cubs a warm welcome. Bah! I can help but spit out the I can help but spit out the oolong tea I was drinking and burst into a coughing fit. I'm simply no match for somebody like her. Is Mion gonna turn out like this? Maybe. The more time you spend with Mion, the more you could potentially, you know, get used to it more. You could become stronger. Who knows? I couldn't help but shadow as an image of Mion walking all over me came into mind. Mion came in carrying food from the kitchen, but thanks to... I couldn't even look her in the eyes. Oh my god. That must be embarrassing though, I don't blame. Oh, what a food she has. You probably have some sort of barbecue related food. I don't blame him, that must have been hard work. A sigh leaked out, but it wasn't out of a desire to escape the overwhelming pressure. Actually, I was feeling restless thinking about the things I could do going forward. To be fair, if they did actually marry, I mean, this is sort of a jokey scenario. I mean, maybe it would actually happen, maybe it wouldn't. It's genuinely hard to tell. It's all based on the future. Well, no shit, but like it is. But yeah. They could have a lot of fun. Marriage or whatever. The idea of that's still a long way off for us kids. Yeah, definitely, yeah. And the adults making such a fuss know that perfectly well. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. To be fair though, if they have a really, really good friendship and it lasts, which let's be honest, it is. There is no way this friendship is not going to last. Maybe somebody will get the syndrome, who knows? But I think it's very unlikely. Still, everyone grows up someday. There's only so long that you can be an irresponsible child. Sadly, yeah. Yep, I'm getting that with fucking exams. That goes for Mion, Nena, Satoko, Rika-chan, and Shion. And of course, me too. Yeah. The time I can spend thinking of owning myself will fade in the future. Yeah. My thoughts, my words, actions can affect the lives and very existence of others. Yeah, and get them involved, whether I want them to be or not. Yeah, I need to keep that in mind. Exactly. Yeah. I suppose the whole class representative thing, and obviously, like, being able to make decisions and obviously lead the entirety of the class, it will really sort of help with stuff like that. And supporting other people working together, facing hardships without turning and running. Yeah. That's what it means to become an adult and to let somebody older, other than yourself, take over something you created. That's actually really interesting, that, because I suppose you create it, but then the person that you've made of yourself takes over. That's so cool. I love that. Yeah, it is true though. Yeah. I felt like I was finally beginning to understand why so many people came to his gathering. Ah, that's actually really interesting, yeah. Listening carefully, I could hear the cry of the crickets. They had a different tone from the afternoon cicadas and the evening Higurashi that surrounded this quiet area. It's strange. In the past, I felt scared, lonely, and small when alone in the dark. It was miserable and wretched. But now it's very peaceful. It wasn't that long ago when I was living in Tokyo. But it already felt like a bad dream. Oh god, yeah, definitely. That is fair enough that he'd actually think that. And I just think it's so brilliant that, like, Hinamizawa has been so good for him, and especially in this world, because it is just really changing him and showing him how good it is to, how much it means to be an adult, you know? Oh, that's so nice. I spread my arms and legs out and gazed up at the glittering star-filled sky. It was easy to see the binary star system in the Big Dipper. Back when I was in Tokyo, I could only see the other star with a telescope. Wow. That's the Big Dipper. Oh my god. That's so fucking cool. Look at this. Oh. That's amazing. I couldn't imagine. What? How is that? Oh, that's probably his nickname. That's so cool. It's amazing though, you can actually see that, like, I can't really tell if that's a diagram or if that's genuinely real. It looks real, but I don't know. Oh yeah, that's actually really interesting that, like, in his bad dream in Tokyo, he can never really see anything. He can never see any of the stars, but now, yeah, now he can't ever say he can't see them. I need better vocabulary, I can't lie. More things have become visible thanks to the change in the farm. Yeah, definitely. I think he's really been able to unleash his true potential in this village easily. It may seem like a tired expression, but before I came to Hinamizawa, I never considered any adults or friends my age an irreplaceable part of my life. Easily. Yeah. I'm glad I came here. I believe that from the bottom of my heart. Yeah. And in order to avoid forgetting the lessons and consequences of my past mistakes, I wanted to be the kind of person who considers my friends precious and be considered precious in return. Yeah, it's all one way, but yeah, I suppose. Oh, what's this? Oh shit. I wonder what that is. Sounds like footsteps. Oh, there's nothing. It's really annoying. The earphone wire keeps on clashing with my hoodie. Ugh. And in addition to that, I felt like I could see a flickering figure off in the inner part of the shrine grounds with just a short distance away. I got up and looked more carefully. There was a dark pine forest on the other side with no light at all. Suddenly, a strong cool breeze blew by, stroking my cheeks, and for a moment I started to think whether I just saw whatever I saw was just grass or something.
Keiichi.
Keiichi? It's Rika. Mixed together with the wind, I felt a faint sound resembling a human voice. I thought that could have potentially been Hanya, but no. I really wonder where Hanya's gone, like, seriously. Wow, a dark pine forest. That must be definitely not somewhere you really want to go at night. Mixed together with the wind, I heard a faint sound resembling a human voice. Huh? Was that a hallucination? No, that voice definitely called out my name. Yeah, it did, yeah. Keiichi? There it is again, and this time it sounds even clearer than before. What should I do? Should I go to it, or...? No, let's go. Yeah, still anxious and hesitant, I stepped into the realm of darkness. Realm of darkness in the recess of the shrine grounds. After taking the first step, my legs kept moving on their own. Wow. The place I arrived at was a high vantage point I had visited before. Oh, is this the view? And then...
Rika-chan?
Yeah, it is Rika. I wonder what she's doing, being all creepy. Why can't she just, like, go to him? Keiichi.
なぜここに
Oh, why are you here? Yeah, I suppose the same could be asked for her, but like, of course he would be here, I suppose. Yeah. The person standing Here, overlooking the village. What's it, Rika-chan?
いつの間に帰ったのかなって思って
Yeah,
たけ
me
ど
too. Yeah, I thought you had already headed home. Oh, it is actually fair enough that she's really want to, you know, just sort of get some time to herself.
ここ
Hanyu.
にいたんだ
But I guess you came here.
み
Meep. Rika-san's actions were somewhat more awkward than usual, perhaps because my arrival had given her quite the surprise. But what was that voice earlier?
俺を呼んだのっ
Yeah.
てリカちゃんじゃ
Were
な
you
い
the one
のか
calling out to me, Rika-san?
呼んでないのです。
I didn't call out to you.
でもとは思いましたのです。
But I was thinking you would... What? Hang on a second, what? This is There is either a really rational explanation for this, or something is a little bit odd. After saying that, Rika-san muttered something quietly and turned her gaze downward. Then she turned her back this way and looked up at the moon. In the silence, a breeze blew up from the base of the hill. It was Rika-san's long dark hair. The dance glitter in the moonlight. Wow. Oh. Oh, that's actually really interesting. Maybe it could be like thinking about paranoia related things just because of the whole Hinamazawa stories that you could have potentially listened to, but I don't think that's very likely. Like, how the fuck could she know? Her unveiled small back and shoulders exude a harsh, ice-cold aura, leaving me speechless as I stared at them for a while. Yeah, I really wonder what's up with her.
リカちゃん
Rika-chan.
運命の導き。まさかね。
It's just fate at work, impossible.
え
But
なんでもないのです。
it's nothing.
こんばんはなのです。
Good evening,
ケイ
Keiichi.
チ。
Then Rika-chan turned to me with her usual smile and said, Nipa. Yeah, it's very contradicting. And that's actually really interesting that, like, her real self sort of, you know, harsh, ice cold aura. But the only thing is, Rika does actually want to tell Keiichi. I mean, she's actually debating whether, like, Keiichi is the one person she should trust about unveiling Takuno's conspiracy. Like, this would literally be maybe one of the best times to tell him. Yeah. I wonder why she would think that this is fate at work. Oh, I suppose just because this is a different fate and, like, she's obviously really, really surprised about it. The cold atmosphere that had been enveloping her whole, oh my god, her whole body disappeared in an instant, and she returned to more, and she turned to me with a kind of gentle gesture that Nenon would describe as cute.
まだ帰らなかったのか
You haven't gone home yet?
喜一郎に話があると言って残りました。
Oh, I stayed behind under the pretense of a discussion with Kiichiro.
さとこはレナがお持ち帰りなのです。
Yep, that someone doesn't surprise me. Then I was taking Satoko home with. Got to think of it. I feel like when Satoko was playing with the other kids earlier today, she said she wanted to see the new items that Nena added to her collection. Oh boy! Oh god! Given the time, I'm sure she'll be staying over.
リカちゃんは
Oh god. What about you,
喜
Rika-san?
一郎の家に泊まることになっているのです。
Oh yeah, because Kiichiro is actually like Rika and Satoko's legal guardian, so of course that is actually allowed. I'm staying at Kiichiro's
酔っ
house.
払いじいさんは僕でなければ
Yeah,
誰
oh
も
my
連れ
god,
帰る
yeah.
ことができないので
That's
す
a
よ
little。bit of a big burden for somebody of her age, you would have thought, but yeah, her age isn't how she looks. Her mental age is not how her physical age appears to be.
なんか保護者があべこべだな
That seems like the opposite of a responsible parent.
少なくとも酒の
That's
入
actually
った
kind of
喜
funny
一
that,
郎だ
yeah.
と保護どころか保護にすることの方が多いのですよ。ニパ
After drinking a little alcohol, Kishino is hardly an example of a responsible adult, Nippa. What a terrible drunk!
ケイチ、
Man's a drunkard!
こ
Geichi.
こから夜の村を見たことがありますか？
Have you ever seen the village from up here at night? Oh, it is beautiful. Absolutely priceless, honestly. So I wonder what Lena's actually did to her collection.
Yeah, no, I
can't say I've had. Oh, you are missing out. Whoa. I gently approached the vacant spot next to the Rikatan and looked down at the village from there. The nighttime view had a mysterious quality to it thanks to the modest illumination from the electric lights. Oh, yeah, I can imagine it being beautiful, yeah. It's beautiful. Yeah, definitely. And there's something calming about this lovely scenery. Yeah.
ここから見える明かりの一つ一つに人の命が宿っているの
Yeah,
で
that is
す。
so true. Every single light visible from here is a sign of human life dwelling down there.
Rika-chan,
Since when were you a poet? Burn Cossack.
こう見えても僕は俳句も作れるのです。
Oh, despite how I may look like I'm at
喜
haiku.
一郎やお涼にもなかなかの腕前だと褒めてもらったことがあるのですよ。
Oh. That kind of doesn't surprise me. What is a haiku again? I forgot. What is the rule? 3 lines, 5 syllables in the first and third line, 7 syllables in the second line. Lines don't create a rhyme. Right. Pretty cool. They are hard to. It's writing good poetry is really difficult. That's actually that is really impressive.
Wow, is
that so?
そうなのです。
That's right.
今度歌会に一緒に行って勝負なのですよ。
That'd actually be really interesting for our next game. Let's make it a poetry composition. That sounds like it would be at a tremendous disadvantage. I thought you were smart, Geishi. Mion and Sion both seem pretty practiced in that regard, and Dena will be a formidable opponent. Oh, Dena will be good. Satoko would likely receive support from Rika-san, elevating her to an almost equal level. Yep, definitely. And Satoko can learn. She can. In which case, the only people I'd be able to compete with are the junior students. Yep. I'm supposed to be the class rep. How can I have such low aspirations? Isn't it a leader's duty to fight for the top, even when I'm at my... Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Man's gonna literally do his whole entire poetry GCSE.
そうなのですよ。
That's right.
リーダーは常に尊敬とそ
Yeah,
れに見合う
yeah. A
勝利
leader
を
is
求め
respected
られ
because
る
they're
の
always
です。
seeking victory. Yeah.
それはきついな。
That's harsh. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah.
で、リカちゃん、なんで俺の考えてることが分かった？
Hey, Rika-san, how can you tell what I'm thinking?
そろそろ考えていることをそのまま口にする癖を改めた方がいいと思うのです。
I think it would be best if you got out of the habit of wearing your thoughts on your lips. She has known him for so long that she can do this. And that. Upon receiving that piercing attack, I immediately choked up. But as soon as I looked at Ikatan's face, I began to smile naturally. Oh, that's nice.
みーどうしたのですか
Me for something
い
wrong?
や、そういえば言ってなかったよな。
By the way, I never said this earlier.
ありがとうって。
Thank you. Oh yeah, for the whole club losing related thing. Could you imagine if Nika didn't actually, like, accept that whole club related thing? So that Keiichi won. I wonder what would have actually happened. Well, this world would definitely be different. I think her view for Mion would be a lot different, especially, and she would not see nearly as much hope as she does in this world. Yeah, no, kind of sounds like the person that would be good at poetry, yeah. Question mark. Right, the amount of tiredness in my eyes tells me that I need energy drink. Give me energy drink right now. Shit, it's not even fizzy anymore. Fuck. Ugh, it tastes like shit. I've left it too long. Colon, skull, colon. Nikatan stared blankly for a moment, but quickly recognised what I was guessing at and flashed me a bright smile. Oh, yeah,
どう
good
い
for
たし
her.
ましてなのです
You're welcome, Nippa. Oh, thank you, was, of course, for her help in the game that landed me the position of class rep. Yeah, definitely. If Nikatan hadn't get the cam back then, my team would have been defeated. Exactly, and maybe things would have been the same. And I think it's actually really, really good because, especially for Mion, I think just having the sort of responsibility of, like, you know, everybody on her shoulders, just getting that away and, you know, obviously sort of, I don't know, getting the worry for the future that she probably will have to do, let's be honest, out of the way, I suppose, focusing on exams as well. Yeah, it's really good. It really is better for her.
It's
actually really nice to think. I mean, let's be honest, it's thanks to him as well. I think he would have got it even if he didn't win, but still, yeah. If you really think about it, today's banquet was all thanks to you, Rika-chan.
別に
Yeah,
僕は
yeah,
大したこ
definitely.
とをしていないのです
She only increased the chances of him, like, actually becoming the class rep by only a tiny bit, honestly. No, really, I didn't do much.
みんなをここまで動かした圭一が
Yeah,
ずっとすごいのです
exactly. You were able to move everyone to this point, Keiichi. You're much more amazing.
そんなことないって。
No way.
けど、みんながいてくれたから今日があっ
Yeah,
た。
but today happened because everyone was there for me.
それは確かと思うし、絶対これからも忘れてはいけないことなんだろうな。
Yeah, oh, that's so nice.
とてもいい言葉なのですよ
Yeah, that's a very good choice of words. Yeah, definitely. Rika-san said that with a smile and nodded.
だけど
Yeah,
ちょっと安心したな。
but I'm a little relieved. Question mark.
だってさ、おかげでリカちゃんが
Oh,
元気になって
that's
くれた
so
みたいだから
nice. Yeah, and I think it's just so nice that he can notice stuff like this because she never expects people to notice stuff like this. But yeah, it does happen. Because thanks to that, it seems like you're feeling better, Rika-san.
僕は
Oh, that must be really embarrassing when like people get onto like the feelings that she's truly feeling. The smile vanished from Rika-san's face, replaced with a startled expression, and then
もう
yeah,
大
I'm
丈夫
fine
なの
now.
ですよ。風邪も治って元気いっぱい
Yeah,
なので
that's
す。
actually really good. I really wonder when she's actually going to break the news about Takano-related things. Maybe she's going to do it now. Who knows? My cold is gone and I'm feeling very energetic. Yeah,
リカちゃん
Rika-san. A faint smile floated across her innocent face.
心配かけてごめんなさいなのです。
I'm sorry for making you
で
worry.
も明日からは
Oh, that's
い
so
つも通りの
good.
僕なのです
Yeah.
よ。
I am really happy. No, but the only thing is, she is actually going to have to start acting soon because without her knowledge, nobody else knows, and as a result, they're not actually going to be able to stop Takano and the mountain dogs. Because even if they're not killed like they are in Minagoroshi, village will still get gassed up. Hinamizawa syndrome. Satoko will die. Satoko will die. Rena will probably die. I don't think Mion would. I think Keiichi maybe. Rika. I mean, she obviously would, you know, go to another world, but yeah. They can't have that happen.
Oh.
どうしました？
What's wrong, Keiichi?
あ、いや
Oh, nothing. Rika-san appeared at me while lightly tilting her head in a cutesy, friendly manner. Staring straight at me with those dark pupils, I looked away, for a moment in embarrassment, but said something staring in the back of that gaze that felt out of place. I realised it for a while now, but something is bothering Rika-san. Oh, wow. She's never said anything, but it must be something deep and heavy enough to make herself distance herself from us. I understood that much. Oh, you are brilliant. We've been waiting for the day to come where she'd be willing to tell us. Yeah, but looking at her expression now, I don't think her problem has gone away. Yeah, because Anne is still keeping quiet. Does that mean there's something we can't help her with? You can ask.
違います、ケイイチ。
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Eh?
Huh?
迷
That
う
wavering
心
heart
は
is just like yours.
あなたと同じなのです。
Wait. What? That is so weird. Hang on.
違います、ケイイチ。違います、ケイイチ。
I can't tell if that is Nika or Hanya's voice. Like, seriously. Oh my god. I genuinely can't. What? Just now, I'm sure I heard a voice. Yeah, that's actually really, really interesting. If that is Hanya's voice.
リカちゃん
Rika-chan?
今
Did you just say something just now?
お、
That is Hanya. Oh! Oh my god. Well, hang on a second. What is she doing? Like, not being here, I really wonder. Maybe she's actually trying to make Rika not depend on her. maybe she wants her to actually solve this for herself. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. Rika-san stared vacantly and shook her head. I quickly turned and looked around, but of course there were no signs of anybody else nearby. Just the sound of trees swinging in the breeze. That is really surprising. So she's never disappeared. Maybe she's disappeared from Nika. Then what on earth was that voice? Yeah! Oh, I thought that was going to be the voice again, but it would have been white instead of black if it was the voice. Still. Yeah, of course that's Hanya. It sounds very similar to Nika though, especially because of like none of this, like, similar way of ending the sentence. Worrying heart is just like yours. Those words I heard just now pierced a small hole through my tortured chest. Keiichi? And so, I turned towards Nika-san, who was still dubiously staring at me and spoke resolutely. Oh, come on. Hey, Rika-san. Yeah, don't push yourself too hard, okay? Me? Rika-san stared at me with a puzzled expression. I immediately started to regret speaking so carelessly, but the pain tightened in my chest and coaxed me to put my thoughts into words. Oh, yeah, what? Yeah, Rika-san right now, or maybe I should say all the time, you look like you're on the verge of tears. You're holding onto some heavy emotions, but you're trying to keep them hidden. Exactly, and they're just getting worse and worse the more she hides them. Exactly. I can't explain it properly. Oh, I feel so bad for her, but at the same time, I'm so happy that Casey's actually got the bravery and the actual realization, and he could actually notice it to be able to do this, you know? It's not just a cold. No way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about it alone. Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant. I'll be like, oh, that is so good. I don't want to force you to do anything, but would you mind telling me about it? Keiichi. Yeah, I really wonder what she's going to say. I don't really think she can say it out here, but yeah. The smile vanished from Rika-chan's face as soon as she heard that and turns her gaze downward. Then... Oh, that's actually really interesting. I suppose it probably could be, you know, just constantly being on the lookout and constantly just trying to better the lives of other people. Yeah, isn't that your job as class representative? Yeah. Rika-chan's unusual and somewhat thorny reaction caught me up by surprise. Yeah. She carefully examined my face, searching for my true intentions. No, but those are his true intentions. Well, Keiichi. Rika-chan? This is really weird. I was a little confused by the atmosphere. Yeah, me too! But Rika-chan was cross-examining me. Her expression hardened, like it was something she didn't want to be touched. Oh, even so, I just wanted to convey to her how I really felt. Yeah. Class rep. Yeah, that might be a part of it. But more importantly, you're a precious friend. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, so, friend, as you can share some.
もしも何か悩みがあるなら
Yeah.
打ち明けてもらいたいと思うし
So if there's anything
手伝えるこ
bothering
と
you,
がある
you
なら
should speak up.
手を貸したい
If there's anything I can do to help, I want to lend a
みんなだっ
hand.
てそう思ってる
Oh, that just makes me so happy. Everyone feels that way. Yeah.
みんな
Everyone? Yes, everybody. Yeah.
みんなにそれをちゃんと確かめたのですか？
That's actually fair enough. He didn't, but at the same time, they would. Of course, they would want to help her. They don't know the problem. They're not as sharp as Katie, I suppose. Even Nena isn't, I suppose. Everyone, Katie, did you actually confirm that with everyone?
それは
Well,
けどいちいち聞かなくても
even
俺た
if
ち
we
は
don't ask, I'm sure we all.
そうやって信頼するのは
Yeah.
悪いことではありま
It's
せ
not
ん。
wrong to place your trust in others.
で
Yeah.
も
But if someone were to betray your trust,
もしその信
oh,
頼が裏
what
切ら
would
れ
you
た
do
ら
afterwards, Katie?
その後はどうするのですか？
Oh, that's actually really interesting how she asks it. She asks it really subtly because she's obviously talking about Takano here. Yeah, of course. Why did Nikatan have such a sharp, antagonistic tone today? Yeah, and the strong light in her eyes made it clear she wouldn't tolerate careless answers. Yeah.
何かあったの
Did
か
something happen,
リカちゃ
Nikatan?
ん
聞いているのは僕です。
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm the one asking questions,
答えて
Katie.
ください。
Please answer me. Yeah, I definitely get what he means by this, like, just from this.
そうだな
Right, honestly, I don't know.
正直言ってわからない
Yeah.
でも
If you're worried
そう
about
やっ
being
て
betrayed, then
裏切られるかもと思っている間は結
yeah.
局その信頼は本物じゃない
I mean, I don't really agree with that. I think your trust to somebody can definitely be genuine, but if the trust isn't two-way, then yeah, fair.
だからもし相手を信頼すると決めたら裏切られることなんて考えない
Ah, so if you've committed yourself to trusting someone, you can't even consider the possibility that you'll be
少
betrayed.
なくとも
At least that's what I
俺
think.
はそうだ
Yeah, that's actually really interesting because if you trust somebody, then I suppose that really is more of a commitment than we make it out to be. Like, putting trust in somebody really just. If you put trust into somebody, you should never even. Like, if you trust somebody, like, let's say, I don't know, you're handling. What's a good example? Let's say you're handling severe amounts of cash. To trust somebody would be obviously to make somebody do all the jobs you need to do with the cash sufficiently. It wouldn't be like, oh, are they going to do the job? I think they're going to do the job sufficiently, but maybe they're going to steal some. Maybe they're just going to gradually steal a little bit every day, and then the amount in their pocket's going to get more and more until they can, I don't know, afford a fucking... what's something you could buy for like 500 quid? A new pre-built PC, or shitty pre-built PC, or something like that. To be fair, you probably could get some kind of good specs if you looked in the right places, but no, I would not pay a pre-built PC for 500 quid. No way.
"僕はそんなにお人よしさんにはなれないのです。
Can't be that good-natured.
信じて
I know
それ
far
が
too
叶わ
many
なかったことを
Oh, yeah, I know
知
far
り
too
すぎ
many
てしまいました。
cases where that belief didn't come true. Yeah. Nikatan looked down as she said that. Seeing that face made me feel more and more worried about her.
本
Yeah,
当に
yeah.
どうしたんだ
Seriously, what
リカちゃ
happened,
ん
Nikatan?
もしよかっ
Would
た
you
ら
mind telling me?
最近のリカちゃんなんか
Oh,
見
these
ていら
days
れない
it's
んだ
became hard to look at you. I'm just really surprised that even by looking at somebody, I mean, that really must just show like how much these emotions are sort of really bleeding out into her appearance. But of course that would happen.
僕は 別に
It's nothing. You? She's seriously gonna say,
Nah, Rika-chan.
what? Hey, Rika-san.
話せば少しで
Yeah,
も
yeah,
気
yeah,
分が楽にな
exactly.
る
If
か
you
もし
talk
れな
about
い
it, it may make you feel a little
俺は
bit
リカ
better.
ちゃんのおかげでみんなの信頼を得ること
Yeah,
が
I
でき
earned
た
everyone's trust because of you,
だか
Rika-san.
ら今度は俺の番
Yeah,
だ
so this time it's my
君
turn.
の力になりた
I
いん
want
だ
to help you. I think it's so good that Katie's doing this because she is not going to budge unless, you know, force is sort of applied, really. Oh,
本当に
really? Yes, 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 yes. Really, 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 really. Rika-san raised her head and looked up at me. I firmly nodded and looked back at her, waiting for my answer. For her answer. Rika-san gently turned her back and took a step towards the cliff. Then she looked up at the moon, shining in the vast night sky.
リカちゃんあまりその
Rika-san,
先
don't
行く
go
と
too
危
far.
ない
That's dangerous.
それならケイ
In
チ
that case, Katie,
あなたに聞きたいことがあります
I have something to ask you.
え
Huh?
もし
If... A clear voice sounded like the ringing of a bell. Oh yeah, I definitely get the feeling that she is going to spill it out now. Rika-san turned away from me and stood with her hands behind her back and then spoke.
もし定められた運命が
Oh yeah, if you had a predetermined
本当
absolute
にあるのだ
fate.
としたらケイチは
Katie, what would you do?
どうしますか
定められた
Predetermined fate.
運命
もし
If that fate had the
その
things you
運
hold
命
dear
が
and took them from you.
ケイチの大切なものを傷つけケイチなら
Katie, what would you do?
どうしますか
Well, you want to break it.
それは
Of course you would want to. Well, what does that mean? Maybe it's a continuation of that poem from earlier. Oh yeah. Nah. This doesn't seem like the atmosphere to be making jokes like that, but Rika-san was standing with her back to me, looking like she was seriously waiting for my answer. Of course she is not joking.
ケイチ
Katie, what would you do? Yeah,
どうしますか
exactly. She doesn't really sound very joking. Oh god, could you imagine if Rika ever sort of expanded on that phrase?
決まってるじゃないか
Isn't it obvious? Oh, interesting. So
も
I...
ちろん戦うさ
Of course I'll fight it. Yeah, yeah, brilliant. And that is definitely one of the most beneficial things you could potentially say. He needs to really... Yeah, I gave a strong answer for my true feelings. Brilliant.
リカちゃんの言う大切な
Yeah,
もの
I'm
の
not
意
sure
味
what
は
important
よ
things
く
you
わ
were
からない
referring
けど
to, but...
ミオレナ
Lena,
サトコシオ
Sium.
もちろんリカちゃんも俺にとって仲間
Oh,
は
that's so nice. Mio,
かけがえのない
Lena, Satoko,
大切な
Sium.
存在
And
だ
of course, you too, Rika-san. You're all my precious, irreplaceable friend.
だ
Yeah.
から
So if something was threatening
もし
any
そ
of
れ
you,
を
I'll
脅
fight
か
it.
すやつが
Yeah, yeah, brilliant. Like,
俺は
brilliant.
戦う
And if anything, he would not only fight it, he would fight it with all of his strength. But the only thing is that could sometimes be a bad thing. But still, he would. Yeah, even if that's something is fate. It is never written in a book. It is never predetermined. You can fucking change what you think is predetermined. Always. It has not already been decided. Hell no. Even if it's already been decided. Obviously. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I don't believe in predetermined futures or fate in the first place. Yeah. So no matter what it is, I'll change it. Yeah. Yeah, if it's for mine, happiness, I'll never lose to anybody. Yeah, I see. You truly are an interesting person. Fair. Don't analyze, take it in. I do this too much as well. Oh my god, like whenever you're sort of thinking about like stuff like that, you analyze things instead of actually taking in the meaning of what's being said to you. I hate it when that happens. But yeah, beyond her slender back, I could hear the sound of a sigh. And once I realised she had faintly whispered something, Rika-san turned in toward me with the moon at her back and a more serious expression than I'd ever seen before. Oh. Very soon, the Watanagasi festival will begin. Yeah. Oh my god, I really wonder if she's actually gonna say about Takano and Domitake. But of course she would. Of course. Oh my god, she's really gonna break, like, the most, like, the most significant ice you can break. Very soon the Watanagasi festival will begin. By the way, this song is called Confession, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Let's go. Another song there. I'm so fucking cool. Very soon the Watanagasi festival will begin. And then... Yeah. And then that night, Tomitake will be killed by the curse of Oyashiro-sama. Huh? Oh my god! When he realizes, I immediately gasped at her words. Tomitake! Tomitake-san is the photographer who travels to Hinamizawa around this time every year. That man is going to be killed on the night of the Watanagasi festival. Yep. And at the same time, the nurse Takano will go missing. But that itself is a deception. Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, he is surprised, I don't blame him. Then a little while later, yeah, I will be killed. And now it's all coming clear into his head why the fuck she was so sad. Yeah. Here at the Hooded Shrine, my stomach will be slit open while I'm still alive. Yeah. I don't really know if... I mean, she probably... Because the thing is with Takano, she always chooses whether... It's always optional if she wants to actually live through the pain or not. But still... The fuck does that mean? It's still happening. It's actually really interesting when you think about like the whole death-related thing, because when people sort of endure their deaths, like it must be so horrible. Just like thinking like you go through so much pain and then you don't get a reward at the end. You just get death. You know. The content of the conversation was so extreme I couldn't even pinch out a word. Fair. And what's more, it wasn't about someone else's fate. It really, Ka-chan was talking about her own fate to death. Yeah, exactly. For a moment, I thought it was a joke. No, don't. But Rika-san's expression was completely lacking her usual cheerful smile. Yeah, she carefully weaved every single word as if reflecting on them. Yeah, fair enough. This is a delusional prediction? No! Or like she said earlier, this is fake. It is not delusional, it's genuine.
なぜ僕が殺されるのか。
Yeah, I don't know why I'm gonna be killed.
それに
Yeah!
み
Oh,
んな
what?
がその後
Oh, if she
巻き込まれるの
knew.
かも。
If she knew. Or what fate awaits everyone
はっきり
afterwards.
と全ては分かりませ
I don't
ん。
have a clear understanding of
でも
all this. But that is a
それ
fact.
は事実。
Exactly.
そして、
Yeah.
もうずっと長い間続い
Yeah, and
て
I've
い
been
る
repeating this frustrating fate for a
運命
long
が生み
time.
出した忌まわし
Exactly.
い時間の繰り返し。
What,
何を
what are
言っ
you
て
saying?
すべて
Yeah.
運命によって定められた出来事。
All of this has been predetermined by
いい
fate.
え、
I, or rather... Then Rika-san flipped her dark hair and took a step towards me. Her shiny black crystalline eyes stared straight at me without laughter. Yeah, without sorrow or anger. Yeah, just a completely transparent expression as she emotionally looked back at me, studying my reaction.
私は
Oh.
この運命
Yeah.
何百回何千回と続けてきた。
I've continued to endure this fate hundreds, even thousands of
そ
times.
してま
And here I am again, with
同
all
じ
of
時間を
you
経て
just the same as
たあなたた
always.
ちとこうしてここにいる。
Rika-chan?
厳しい現実を知ってしまった人間にとって気安い慰めは虚しく
Yeah, it's just really interesting. I never really noticed this
腹
before,
立た
but
しく思えるもの。
it's just interesting how cold this voice sounds, especially here and how negative. But it is fair enough, judging by the things she's gone through. For people aware of that harsh reality, naive reassurances are empty and frustrating. Yeah.
力に運命と戦い
Oh.
口にするのも
Yeah,
簡単
letting go straight from fighting fate. Those are easy things to say, aren't they?
なら
Yeah, so...
今まで一度もうまくいったことのない現実を幾千度も見
Oh,
てき
that's actually... Yeah, yeah,
たあな
fair.
たは
So if I've seen a
そ
thousand
れに
realities
代わ
and
る
never
何かを見せ
succeeded
て
in
くれるというの。
any of them, what can you show me that will change anything? That's actually fair enough, but you've seen so many realities and you've never seen him become the club president, for example. Like, this world does have a lot of differences. Nah, I'm good. Yeah. Oh, a girl was standing right before my eyes. What the fuck? Giving off the cold atmosphere I felt earlier. And sure enough, there was no optical illusion. No. Then who on earth is this girl right in front of me? No, you cannot think that. This is the first time I've ever shown you. Yes, this is the real... Yeah, that is actually kind of insane to think, but... Yeah, yes, this is real me. The other hooded Erika. Yeah. I've lived through the time living up to my own death. Over and over again. Exactly. Oh, well, there must just be. I am actually really surprised because even though Rika's sort of confessing like all of the things that are sort of really troubling her, this is genuinely the first time that she's actually done it. It is kind of insane to think. Yeah, your face says you don't believe me. I mean, fair enough, yeah. Yeah, but this is no dream. You and I are the only ones. Here, witnessing this solitary reality. Yeah. Yeah. It must just be so weird seeing Rika and then just seeing like how significant she is and how much she's actually lived through. Like somebody you thought was who was this person is somebody completely different. Rika-tan sneered as she spoke that. I wanted to say she was wrong, but I held my tongue. Even if I spoke up to deny her, she wouldn't know that my heart wasn't in it. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. So honest. So I just continued staring at Rika-tan in bewilderment. Yeah, that is fair enough. Answer me, Keiichi. I. Fair enough, convinced. 100% Rika-tan. Oh my god, I wonder what he's going to say though. Like, seriously, Keiichi continued staring at me with his eyes open wide. No, I don't blame him. I seriously don't. It is just unbelievable to think, like, how much she's actually done. I mean, I've never really taken it in until, like, fucking now. I mean, it is ridiculous. It really is. Because the only thing is, I suppose you could have assumed that, Higurashi sort of had her telling her friends, but that she didn't. It's like, I don't know, whenever you're asked about a problem but you only tell the most obvious things about it, you don't really tell what you're feeling, for example. Yeah, it's kind of like that. That's only natural. If a girl who was always smiling and laughing in a cheerful voice suddenly shifted to an adult tone, anybody would doubt their ears. Yeah, and if they were, like, really, like, wounded, I suppose. I finally told him. What's more, I can't keep my emotions under control at a time like this. Oh, so I showed him this one. Fair. Yeah. He wanted me to tell him? He wanted to help me? Yeah. How long have I been waiting to hear that? Exactly, yeah. And could that kindness give me the courage and hope to challenge back? It probably could, yeah. But can he still say that after truly understanding me? Yes, of course he can. If anything, the more he understands her, the more he'll sympathise, you know? Because if not, then the words he conveyed are completely empty and terribly cool. Yeah, definitely. If these don't apply, then oh my god, I can't imagine. No, but the only thing is that would be even worse for future worlds if this world doesn't succeed, obviously. Because, like, yeah, he won't be as trusted as he normally would be. I wanted to believe in my friends. I want to believe in my friends. I want to believe in them and rely on them and accept their help. That's so good. But can he really say that after knowing the weight on the darkness lingering in my heart? Will he feel the same way? Yes. Yes. What's worse, unlike when I confessed to the club members in the previous world, this time I had no evidence of the truth. That is actually fair enough. Yeah. I really wonder, so it's interesting because in Miotsukushi Matsuri, the one part of the truth was told, but in this one, the other part of the truth. Honestly, I think Miotsukushi's part was more important, but at the same time, this one's also just as important. But yeah, it's actually kind of tricky because, like, especially what would be bad if, like, for example, Keiichi, I mean, he wouldn't really be this, he wouldn't betray Rika like this, but what if Rika was, like, really, really concerned about Tokyo and then thought Takano was going to kill, her, obviously. So Keiichi asks Takano about her intentions, and then she may seriously get killed. And then Keiichi may, yeah, shit'll really get bad for him. And everybody else, obviously. And then the gas disaster will happen, and then it will be useless anyway. I just find it really interesting, these realities. I mean, it's just so horrible how, like, they are so hopeless that even, no matter which problems happen, everything's going to be over because of the gas disaster anyway. Like, it really is quite something. And that is actually really interesting. I mean, she has done this sometimes, like in Minagorashi, I remember her doing it, but she has never done this to just Keiichi, I suppose. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I really, really hope that just from stuff like this, she realises the significance of this and how different this is. Even if she's experienced 1,000 realities, and even though Katie's help has been there, it's never really done anything. This may be a sign of hope, you know? Despite the precarious situation, I was prepared to confess, and if I am betrayed here, I'll be truly alone after this. Yeah, but even so, I've swung the dice with no plan in mind. With no plan in mind even. The dice have literally been cast. Yeah. I waited for Casey's reply. In this world, unlike anything I've experienced before, Katie has shown me things beyond my imagination. Yeah. It was my one hope against the despair I've been saddled with. Yeah. And unlike all the other club members who were silently watching over me out of consideration until I chose to confide with them, he stepped forward and is sticking his nose in. yeah, he is sticking his nose in. So even though it seemed impulsive, I wanted to take this chance. Brilliant. I am so happy she thinks like this, because if she does, yeah, that is good news. If he believes what I say here, if he accepts the me that I've kept hidden until now, I think I can believe in a small miracle. Yeah, nice one.
答えて。
Answer me, Keiichi. Oh, that's got to be one of the most cheesy things ever. I said Keiichi exactly the same time as she did. Yeah. Oh, I really wonder what Keiichi's actually going to say. We know Keiichi. Literally, when would he ever say no? And that's actually really interesting that she thinks this could potentially be a sign of a miracle, you know? This, fair enough, yeah. I took a breath while waiting for Keiichi's response. If Keiichi apologizes or makes fun of me, I'll smile and I'll say it was a joking part. Oh my god, he would never do that. Oh, if that would be so painful though. And after that, I'll only be able to think that this is my destiny. Yeah, like the boy who cried wolf screaming for help in the worst possible situation before eventually losing his life. Yeah. Rika-chan. He sounds serious, definitely. Before long, Keiichi opened his mouth.
ごめん。
Sorry.
なんて
It was
冗談なので
なんて
Is that what you thought I'd
言
say?
うとでも思ったか？
Oh, is that what you thought I'd say? Huh? I stopped hanging my head and looked up at Keiichi. He was grinning and giving me a thumbs up.
正直、
To be
リカ
honest.
ちゃんの言ってること半分もわかん
Yeah,
な
I
い。
don't understand half of what you said, Rika-chan. Yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. And as
さ
I
っ
said
きからずっ
before,
と言ってるけど、
I don't believe in fate at
俺は
all.
運命
Yeah,
のもの
yeah,
は
brilliant.
全
Yeah.
そうね
If anything, believe in fate and think of it as something to be trampled on, you know? Right.
私の言ってることを信じてもらえたのは何千回の中
In the dozens of times I've gone through this, there have only been a few times somebody believed what I had to say.
無理もないわ
That's understandable.
こんな話
It would be even weirder if you
信
did
じる
believe a
方
story
が
like
不
this.
思議だと思う
Yeah.
だから
だからどうした？
So what? Huh? Yeah.
だからどうしただ
I
ぜ
was。saying, so what?
俺が信じないのは誰かに決められた未来ってやつで、リカちゃん本人とかリカちゃんの言うことに対してじゃな
Yeah,
い。
yeah, exactly. It's not you or what you're saying, I don't believe. It's the future is decided by somebody. Yeah. And did you really
仲
think
間
I
が
was
苦
the
しん
kind
でいる
of
のを
guy
見
to...
過ごすなんて、
Yeah, yeah,
俺
yeah,
がそんな
yeah,
やつだ
yeah,
とで
yeah,
も
yeah.
思ってたのか？
Yeah, and did you really think I was the kind of guy to overlook a friend's suffering? No way.
あのさ、リカちゃん。
Come on, Rika-chan. As I stood there bewildered, Katie put a hand on my shoulder and deeply nodded to reassure me. His hand was big and warm with a very gentle touch. Yeah,
今
nice.
言った話が本当か夢かはともかくとして、
Regardless of whether the story you told is true or just a dream.
そのことで苦しんでるリカちゃんを俺たちが
Yeah,
黙って見
yeah.
ていると
Do
思
you
ってい
think
た
we
のか？
would just silently watch you while you suffer for it? Yeah.
言いたくないことなら俺も聞かないけど、今そんなに怒っていったってことは、
You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but the reason you sound so angry, as you said that just now.
本当は聞いてもらいたかったんじゃないのか？
Yeah, that's actually really interesting. It's because you actually wanted somebody to listen to you, isn't that right? Yeah, he's totally got it. I mean, that really isn't what I thought was going to be the case, but at the same time, I think that is one of the best things he could have said easily. That's actually really interesting, this analogy. Like, she's just screaming for help in the worst possible situation will obviously succumb to the fate of what? Things ending, let's just say that. I wonder when the people actually believe what she had to say, though. Mina Goroshi, I suppose. I don't really know, though. It's interesting just how easy she is to give up. I mean, it's understandable, but like, yeah, it just really, really shows it. It highlights her, you know, her hopelessness, really. God, he's so nice, man.
だから話してくれ。
Yeah, so talk to me, Rika-chan.
俺も信じられないと思ったら、
Oh,
正直にそういう。
That's really good. I'll be honest with you, even if I don't think I can believe it.
だけど何も聞かされなかったら
Yeah, yeah,
信じられる
yeah,
話
yeah,
か
but I
どう
won't know if I can
わかん
believe
ない
it
ま
or
ま
not
だ。
until you can tell me. Yeah.
ケイチ
Oh, he is so good, Keiichi. Again, his words and his expression give me hope. He gives me the courage to set aside my fear of being betrayed and to move forward. Yeah, will Keiichi truly believe me? And is it really the right choice to share everything with him right now? Yes. Oh, it's the moon. Wow, it is the moon. Well, she probably looked up at the moon and then looked down at Keiichi. Keiichi maintained a serious expression while waiting for me to open my mouth. Perhaps no, if it's Keiichi, then I'm sure he can help. Yeah. But even so, I was filled with unease. How will relying on his power be able to change the future? Well, Mion Sonozaki's. There's a good thing. Should I persuade the villagers to join the forces to fight Dakano? Though it's unlikely that either of those would succeed, and even with all the clan members on my side, it's still the same. Yeah. Should I go visit everything here and now? Yes, yes, yes. It's such a big problem, so start solving it as soon as possible, really. I vented my timidness and frustration at Keiichi, but maybe I was just trying to force out a snake by poking at the bush. I know it's too late for it, but those doubts and anxieties well up and instantly snuff out the joy that has spread. Yeah.
とりあえずみんなの力も借りないとな。
Oh yeah, I couldn't agree more. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna need everyone's help here.
明日早速このことを話して。
Yeah, yeah, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Let's tell them about this tomorrow.
待って
Hold on. Oh yeah, definitely. She's not even, like, began explaining the most significant thing. What would the forcing out a snake by poking the bush analogy actually, metaphor actually mean? I suppose, I don't really know. You're trying to force out your bad emotions by trying to poke at somebody else, trying to potentially get their help. I don't fucking know. I can't be bothered to think. I instinctively grabbed Keiichi by the sleeve and shook my head. When he noticed that, he tilted his head to the side and looked puzzled.
どうしたリカ
What's
ちゃ
wrong
ん。
with Rika-chan?
このことは
Oh, no, don't tell the others
み
about
んな
this
に
yet.
は話さない
どうして
Why?
ミオンたちだって仲間だ。
Yeah,
人この話を
yeah,
信
yeah,
じてくれる
definitely.
さ。
Yeah, yeah. Mion and the others are your friends. I'm sure they'll believe you.
あなたは私の話を信じてくれ
You believe
だ
me.
からみんなも
So the others will probably
ひょっと
believe
し
you.
たら
Yeah,
くれる
yeah,
かもしれない
exactly. Yeah, it's not just Keiichi. I mean, to be fair, Keiichi is probably one of the most. He is probably like the most special person out of everyone in here because he's just absolutely fucking amazing in his personality and you know what he does, how he believes in things and stuff like that. But yeah, it's not just him.
その先は
But what then?
どうやって戦えばい
Do
い
you have any idea how we can
考
fight this?
えはあるの
Of course not. That's like saying, I don't know, for example, I don't know, like x plus y plus, I don't know, mx plus c plus 44x squared equals 65. Like, you know none of the values yet. You can't solve out. That's so cheesy. Basically, they can't solve the problem if they don't know what the problem is.
だけどそれなら
Yeah.
なおのことみんなと相談すべ
Right,
き
but
じゃない
isn't
の
that
か
why we should talk to the others about this? Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
ここでとどまっていても何も
Yeah.
始まらない
If we just stay here, nothing will get
そ
started.
れよりも
Yeah.
前向きに意見を出し合えばきっといい方法だって見つかるはず
If
だ
we're proactive and exchange opinions, I'm sure we'll find a way. Easily. Yeah.
見つから
What
なか
if
っ
we
た
can't find one? If you can't find one, then it is truly game over. That won't happen.
リカちゃん
They can't. Like she always says, you know? Don't. Oh, as always. Like, not trying is.
ええ分かってる
Failing and trying is so much better than, like, not trying and, you know, failing. Yeah, I understand.
ものすごく
Yeah,
臆病になってるって
I mean, I wouldn't really explain it like that. I think that's way too pessimistic and, you know, self-deprecative. But, like, yeah. She.
でも
Yeah, but I told everyone in the
前の
previous
世
spread
界で
about
は
this.
みんなにこのことを打ち明け
Oh, yeah, and what
So
happened? And because of that, everyone died right before my
た私
eyes.
の目の前で
Yeah.
死んでしまったわ
Yep. Even now, the scene is still burned into my eyes. Oh, I've witnessed countless deaths, but that scene that made me feel my body. Oh god, but that scene that made me feel like my body torn asunder. It was far too cruel for me to have any enthusiasm. The fact that she has remembered that is just so horrible. It is so brutal. Fair. Indeed, I hold Hanya back then. The next time we'll succeed. Oh my god, look at my face. But yeah, anyway, but the reason I had that confidence was because I told Hanya, I had Hanya supporting me. Yeah, as a bluff I made under the assumption I could repeat that challenge as many times as possible, even if I failed. This world had made me painfully aware of that. Yeah.
確かに敵が誰なのかは分かっている
It's true that I already know the identity of my enemy. Yeah.
でもこんな世界は初めてだから
Fair enough. But this is my first time in a world like this, so I don't know how to move forward. Fair enough. Yeah, especially without
良
Hanya.
かれと思って
Especially
行動
without
してもそれが危険につながるこ
any.
とだったら
Let's be honest. Anything is going to be dangerous. But what's better? Danger? No, but the only thing is I don't know. If Nika knew about the gas disaster, then I think this would be so much better because like she'd be able to make the argument: what's better, danger or a certain death? You know, danger in the hope of having a prevented one, or just like a one that's undoubtedly gonna come.
そしてきっとこの世界
That's actually really interesting, though.
私にとって最後の機会
I'm certain this world will be my last chance. That's why I can't afford to take any
冒
risks.
険はできない
Fair.
どうして
But you're going to have to take a risk if you want to beat a force this big. Why?
私にこの力を授けてくれ
Yeah, the power was given to me by another me. That's actually really interesting.
たいつも
A friend
何
who
度転生しても
was always by my side no matter
私のそば
how
にいたはず
many
の
times I
仲間
reincarnated. Who is no longer here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
ひょっとしたら
Yeah.
今度失敗すると
Yeah, that is fucking scary. I agree. If I fail this
生
time,
まれ
I'm
変わ
able
ってやり直すこ
able
と
to
が
be reborn and try again.
できないかもしれない。
I really forgot about this, but that is fair enough, yeah. Interesting that she thinks of Hanya just like as another her. So I'm scared. I don't blame her. Yes. Yes. Is it right or wrong to tell Katie the name of my enemy right here and now? Can I tell him? Yes. Perhaps I'll only be hastening my inevitable death. That's actually fair enough. Maybe a mountain dog could be watching, but what is the likelihood of that? Now, Katie and the others would probably be able to live happy lives, but if I get them involved in the worst case scenario...
それじゃあ、リカちゃんを殺そうとする相手
Oh,
が
well, well, well. Yeah, now it's just inevitable.
まだ教え
Can
て
you
く
not
れない
tell
の
me
か
yet? I turned my gaze downward and bit on my lip. I'm really being such a coward. Anya isn't here. Yeah, I can't start over again. Yeah, when I thought a bit like that, the anxiety and cowardice I've kept in... Oh, I've kept buried until now. Paralysed my legs, Jesus. My friend's power and our bond, which I had believed was strong and firm, were looking quite fragile. I mean, that's actually fair enough, because it could potentially be all broken, and the gas disaster could be the inevitable world that the future happens in. And even for Katie, who looks so strong and gentle with his hand out to me. No! Oh. Misery and self-loathing rushed through my whole body, oozing out of my tortured heart. However, suddenly I uttered the same few words from within my heart.
怖いの。
I'm afraid. Yeah.
信じることが
To believe right now.
今は
Oh, yeah. I don't blame her. What's this? Oh, that's the moon. The silence continued. Yeah. It was perhaps the first time I'd ever heard Rika-chan ask for help. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it must be really, really weird. Just especially because of her usual personality. Seeing her so vulnerable, and if anything, probably the most vulnerable out of anybody in the friend group. Oh, I just feel so bad for her, because that stress of, like, this being the last chance really must add up. But the only thing is, if this is the last chance, then you try your hardest. But at the same time, I suppose it must be so hard for her to see that if the enemy is just such a big thing, it's fair. We're friends. Precious friends. Yeah. So there can only be one answer. Yeah, brilliant. It's alright. I'll lend you my strength. Believe in me. Yeah. I could have answered just like that. It would have been a completely obvious answer even. But instead I answered honestly, because even though Rika-chan didn't seem conscious of it herself, she trusted me and shared her true feeling. Yeah, definitely. So I thought it was the best thing I could say to get through to her. Yeah.
リカちゃんのどんな力になればいいのかわからない。全力でリカちゃんのために戦う気持ちに変わりはない。
Yeah, of course. My desire to fight with all my strength to help you hasn't changed.
みんなの幸せを守りたいと思う心は誰にも負けない自信がある。
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I'm confident that heart seeking to defend everyone's happiness will never lose to anyone.
でも、
Yeah.
リカちゃんにそれを信じろと言っても。すぐには難しいってこ
Yeah,
と
but
も
even
分
if
か
I
ってる。
ask you to trust me, I understand that it won't be easy for you to do that right away. Maybe not right away, but yeah, she kind of needs to. Rika-chan stared at me with a firm expression. I'm sure she's discouraged, but even so, I put the strength into my fist and strung together the words to convey it. Oh, brilliant. But Rika-chan,
これだけは言っておき
I
たい。
just want to say this.
俺は リカちゃんを信じている。
Nice one, I trust you,
だから
Rika-san.
今言ったこ
So
と
I believe everything you told me,
未来で起こるかもしれない事件のこと、
including these
全て俺は
events that
信じ
might
る。
happen in the future.
そして覚悟
Brilliant.
も決めた。
And I've also decided.
もしこの先どんなことが起きて、そして運命ってやつに巻き込まれたとしても、君を恨んだりはしない。
Even if you get me involved in what you call fate, I won't resent you no matter what happens in the future.
少なくとも
Wow.
俺は絶対にな。
At the very least, I can promise you that.
ケイチ
Keiichi.
怖いのは
It's
当然
natural
だ
to。be a friend. Yeah,
俺だ
seriously.
って同じ立場だったらきっと
Yeah, if
足
I'm
がすくむ。
in your position, I'm sure my legs would be shaking. Oh yeah, you'd be constantly
俺を信じ
stressed.
ろ。
But
リ
believe
カちゃ
me,
ん、
Rika-san.
この前原圭一は絶対に
Oh,
リカちゃんの
brilliant.
力になってみせる。
My Keiji will do absolutely everything in my power to help you.
今は信じられないかもしれない。
Yeah,
それ
you
で
may
もいい
not
から、
believe me now, but that's
よ
okay.
く見てろ。
Just watch.
俺と部活メンバーの本当の底力
Yeah.
と
Oh my
結
god,
束の
they
硬さを
will.
そして見せてやる。
And let me show you.
この世界の俺と組めばどんな運命だってひ
Yeah.
っくり返せるんだ
Yeah,
ってことをな。
easily. If you team up with me in this world, we can overcome anything fate has in store.
今まで
Yeah.
負け続けなのにそれを信じ
Yeah, of course. Of course, you're telling me to believe that, even though we've failed every time up until now. Of course. Just because they failed every time doesn't mean they're gonna fail this time. That answer would have never got through to her. This is going to get through to her. It has fire to it. Of course it would. Fuck's sake. That's interesting that he thinks she doesn't really seem conscious of it herself. Yeah, fair. Let's be honest, Katie would be a really good therapist. No, he would. I don't know. That's actually kind of hard to say though. The reason why his arguments are so reinforced here is because they have the bond of trusting each other and being friends. And, you know, being really, really close friends, obviously. Therapists. Patients are complete strangers. Most of the time, I'd assume. Sometimes they can be friends, but not all the time. Yeah. Yeah, that is so true. They weren't versions of us from this world. They're total
それ
strangers.
にリカちゃんもさっき言ったじゃないか。
Yeah, plus because
こ
you
の世
said
界は初めてだってな。
brilliant. Yeah, you said this is your first time in a world
だ
like
った
this.
ら信じ
If
てみ
that's
ろ
the
よ。
case,
この世
yeah,
界の可能性ってやつ
yeah.
を
If that's the case, you should believe in the potential of this world.
俺たちは負けない
Oh,
絶対に勝ってみせる
brilliant.
か
We
ら
won't lose. I promise you. We're gonna win. My voice echoed through the tranquil shrine ground. Oh yeah, a voice of power, a voice of true meaning. I so hope Dika. I'm gonna be honest. He is being so good. You really think that Dika's gonna do anything but accept this? You know, I was forgetting my place in throwing around foolish, naive words. But I was serious. I meant to say it silly. Yeah, and that's all that matters at the moment. Yeah. A breeze ran by, brushing against my host-blasted cheeks. Ika-tan continued staring silently for a while. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of get the impression she's going to start believing. I don't know. She seems... I don't know. I can't tell. What's this song called? Oh, Being. Oh, I think she's finally started to see it and she's just so happy. She suddenly broke into a smile and let out a weird laugh. Then she gently wiped the tears. Oh, God, that's horrible that she's sort of, you know, just really sad about it. I just feel so bad. But yeah, everyone else looked at me with a relaxed expression. That's good. Yeah, your honesty is frankly amazing. Yeah, for real. And you're so ridiculously foolish. Yeah. Yeah, but that's why I wanted to reveal my secret to you. Yeah. That's actually interesting that she says he's ridiculously foolish. It is actually fair enough because like he is kind of like risking everything he could potentially like have in his future to this. Oh my god, yeah, definitely. If you were the sort of person to view me as a mere child seeking and hearing delusions, even I wouldn't have considered taking this risk. Yeah, definitely. That doesn't feel like praise. It is praise though. No, I'm glad. Yeah. You've always been like this, Keiichi, and that was your greatest strength. Yeah. Couldn't agree more. Hikazan stared straight at me and continued, so... Keiichi, can you show it to me? Oh, brilliant. The miracle you can create if I believe in you. And the possibilities that lay in this world. Fair enough, yeah. Oh, that is so good. Oh, it's just so good that she finally sees it. All of this is thanks to Keiichi's effort. This is why he's the class representative, I suppose. He could have so easily brushed this off. And then the world would have probably ended. In Hinazawa, at least. Little by little, Hikazan gently held out her hand. Now, if Keiichi didn't hold her hand after all this, I think that would just be the worst. But of course, he will. Her fingertips were illuminated by the moonlight, giving it glowing in a fantastical pale blue hue. Wow. Oh yeah. I was lost in admiration for a moment by the sheer beauty of it. Fair, Rika-chan. I grabbed hold of Rika-chan's hand, then I spoke. Understood. Oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I love that he's not pressuring her to do it. And promise me you'll tell me when the time is right. Whatever it is you still have locked away in your heart. Yeah. Yes, of course. Yeah, the second she thinks it's right. But the only thing is, maybe when she thinks it's right, it's actually going to be too late. She should probably do it really, really early. Thank you, Keiichi. Yeah. Because I'm gently smiled at my answer. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. For now, all you have to do is keep holding my hand. I don't mind having you nearby. In the audience, watching me clown about in this fun. but promise me this.
約束して、私が舞台から転げ落ちそうになった時は席を離れて
Yeah.
受け止めてくれると。
Yeah, if the time comes that I'm about to fall off the stage, please be ready to leave your seat and catch me. Yeah, so I'm assuming just like, if the time comes that she's just too overwhelmed by it, doesn't want to do it anymore, be there! Even if it means getting out of your like usual position in whatever you're doing. That alone should be enough. Yeah, please. Yeah, of course. Oh, brilliant. We had held hands under the moonlight for a while longer. This marked the beginning of a long battle. Seriously. Yeah. Oh my god, I really... Oh, that's the end of the chapter. That was so good. But, like, I really wonder how this is actually going to happen and how this is actually going to compare to Matsuri Bayashi as well. I really wonder. Oh my god, man. What a brilliant man. What a brilliant... Just inspiring and just caring, honest. Courageous, risky, and just flat out amazing, man. Fucking amazing. Well, that is everything I'm going to read today, and oh my god, that was absolutely brilliant. Ranging from, like, you know, the really fucking funny stuff about, like, Mion X Katie. That was so good, but, like, I actually really like the whole party-related thing. I thought that was all really cool, but also just, like, the whole, you know, everything that just happened today, that was so fucking cool. Just seeing, like, Rika entirely getting her mind changed, like, at the beginning, not even feeling convinced at all to talk about any of her problems, but just Keiichi, you know, Keiichi being Keiichi, just always keeping on persisting, never giving up until he gets an answer, and always just trying to help her with the best intentions. And yeah, man, I am really excited to see how the story is going to be solved, and I wonder how the problem is actually going to be conveyed to everyone. Maybe we're going to find that out tomorrow. Not entirely sure though, but yeah, I'll tell you what I am definitely sure of. The fact that I need to go to bed, and that I'm really, really excited just to see how this is going to end. I'm so interested in, like, how it's going to contrast. I wonder if there are going to be any situations with Hanyu as well. Like, when is she going to appear? Like, seriously. I mean, I find it really interesting, her involvement. I think that she's... Well, my theory at the moment, she's actually testing Rika. She wants the final world where she beats June 1983 to be a test of her own ability, not hers and Hanyu's. She wants her to fight for her own future using everything she has. She doesn't want to be supportive of her. I'd assume that could potentially be it, but that is really risky. I don't know. Doesn't really sound like her. Who knows? It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, I'm gonna probably go now. So yeah, probably? No, I am gonna go. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this, because I certainly did. We really read a lot today. A lot more than I was intending. I was originally only intending to read like the first sort of chapter, but yep, I was intrigued by the tip, and then I just couldn't stop myself. Oh, I am really good at this, aren't I? Right, I'm gonna go. So yeah, see you guys.